Yo, 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 how's it going? What up, Maui? How you doing? Yep, more Peace Walker. My tweet send, it did. How we looking? How we looking on Twitch? We looking good over there? Looking good on YouTube from what I see. Nice, nice, nice. All right, close that down. I'm excited to play more Peace Walker today. I've been looking forward to it literally since I hopped off stream yesterday. Also, if you guys want, I mean, I'll wait till a few more people trickle into chat here, but we might also be checking out the Monster, by the way, thanks for the love on Twitter as always, dude. But we might also be checking out the Nintendo stuff if you guys want to see that. Let me actually get that ready now while we're chilling here. I caught a little bit of it. Like, I caught like half of it, but it was at 6 o'clock in the morning for me, so that's kind of like when I'm getting ready and stuff. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, I'll keep that on a separate tab over here. And if you guys want to see that, like I said, I did see half of it, so it's not going to be a complete surprise to me. But I missed probably like quite a bit of the beginning, to be honest with you guys. Yo, Prof, what up, dude? How you doing? Kev, what up, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, you guys. Give me 1 second here. Just getting everything set up. All right, yo, appreciate all the love on Twitter, by the way. That helps me out a lot. Monster, if you're here, thanks as always, dude. All right, let me start up Peace Walker now. So like I said, if you guys want to check out some of the Nintendo stuff, I know some of you guys are Nintendo fans. I know for sure Mario probably already checked it out, but I'd be down to do that with you guys if you guys are down. All right. There we go. Why is the game not showing up? Oh, it's because I'm tabbed out. Dummy. There we go. What's up, you guys? How you doing? I was hoping you'd stream Peace Walker again today. Oh, man, I've been looking... Oh, my God, that's so loud. I've been looking forward to playing more since I hopped off stream yesterday. I was just saying that right before you hopped in here, Prof. I love this game, man. I could, like I said yesterday, I can keep playing it over... Oh, my God, something just crashed. Nice, good start. But yeah, like I could play this game endlessly, man. Oh, you know what? I think there was an update and I accidentally pressed skip, so that might be it. Let's see. Quick update, whatever it was. But yeah, man, I'm excited to play again. Hopefully, we don't have any issues today, because the little crash there scared me. Come on, work. Nice. It was probably just the update. TBH. Forgot where we left off yesterday. We did Chrysalis, right? Was the last thing we did? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it was Chrysalis. So we're still kind of early days, you know, in the playthrough, but that's fine. I don't want to rush it or anything. Did you look into getting it installed, by the way, Prof? You also love playing Peace Walker. I'm not gonna lie, I'm too slow for the torture scene. Oh shit. Yeah, it definitely helps having a buddy there, a co-op buddy for that specific mission. I mean, for all of it, right? It's way more fun playing with friends, or even with, you know, randoms online, but can't always do that, unfortunately. All right. So what did we end up getting yesterday? We have just under 50k. Nothing really crazy there. I'm tempted to get to Mate, because that actually is a really good item to use if you're trying to do like more speedrunny stuff. But do we need it right now? Not really, because we're not really doing that just yet. That's better when you start doing like the S ranking all the missions and stuff, and you're just spamming the box sprint, and then you need a little more stamina because you've used it all. You pop a little mate, you take a little mate, and you're good to go. Cocoon battle. Oh, so we did a couple after Chrysalis. I don't even remember. Horrible memory. So we're up to the Cocoon battle. All right, not bad, not bad. Can do that right now, actually.
Snake, that's Huey's unmanned weapon, the Cocoon. Put it out of commission.
Kev says most games are. Most games are what, man? Sorry, did I miss something in chat? Asking a friend about getting the ISO to play Peace Walker, so I need to get that as well. I can either give you mine or show you where to get it. Yo, what up, Monster? I'm back. How you doing? Oh my god, 150 hours. Just 3 trophies left. Oh man, you're almost there, dude. You're almost there. Good luck getting that, man. Good luck getting those last few trophies. What do you have to do, if you don't mind me asking, for the last 3?
Let's rock.
I haven't looked into the trophy list for that game at all. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, but I haven't really like sat there and like watched someone play it. But I don't know. I've heard mixed things. Like, you say you love it, other people say they love it, but then other people are like saying that it's like a broken, buggy mess. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle here, as it always is. Oh, we got the Gustav. I forgot about that. I kind of like the Gustav RPG combo. RPG also has 7 rockets in it too. A little bit more than the others, right? Yeah, 1 more. I don't remember this fight particularly. He just rams the wall. Do we need chaffs or anything? I don't think so, right? You pretty much just sit under him from what I do remember. We'll see. Yo, Solid Snake, how you doing, man? Hope your day goes well. Never knew you could sprint in the box. Oh yeah, that's the strat, man. That's the strategy to like speed run, I guess, if you want to call it that in this game. You wear like the swimsuit, and then you equip the box, and you just mash R1 over and over again while you're in the box, and you kind of just like a little sprint. But yeah, dude, welcome back. Appreciate you being here. What up, Swift? How you doing, dude? I'll hit you up if I need it, but should have that covered. All right, man. Yeah, no worries. Don't hesitate to ask, man, because I know where to get certain things. You have to upgrade your Shinobi skill fully and Samurai and do side missions in every region. Oh, man. There's probably... Oh, my God. I almost died. 1 second, I look at chat and I almost die. There's probably so many side missions if it's a typical Ubisoft game. Uh-oh. Forgot about those. By the way, let me know if the game is too loud, because some of these missions get extraordinarily loud randomly. I have it turned down on my end through my mix amp, but I could turn it down obviously through OBS for you guys if it's blasting your ears out. Yo, what up, Jack? How you doing? It was my destiny to be here in the box. Yeah, that's always such a funny codec call. How's your day going, Jack? How you guys doing today? All of you guys. Appreciate you guys joining me again for a little more Peace Walker action. I was meaning to ask you guys at the beginning of the stream, like right at the beginning while I was still prepping, if you guys want to watch the Nintendo stuff. I watched about, I'd say half of it, because it was kind of early for me, and you know, it's kind of hard to get me up in the morning, and when I am up, I'm like, you know, don't really want to look at a screen right away, so it's like, I didn't really, you know, immediately go to my phone and start watching it. So I missed a good, like, probably half of it, to be honest with you guys. So I'm sure a lot of you guys that are Nintendo fans have already watched it, but if you do want to watch some of it on stream, I'm down. I could even throw it up while I'm playing Peace Walker and just have it running in the back if you guys want. You guys let me know. You can always just watch it off stream if you guys don't really care for the news too much. I don't know how many Nintendo fans we have here. I did see the price. I did see, I think it was Jeff Keighley's tweet about the price. I mean, it was kind of around the price point that I expected it to be. I was thinking it'd be $500 base price, and then, you know, $550, $565 something for the bundle. And it's actually a little cheaper than that. If you just want the system itself, I believe it's $450 USD and $500 exactly with, I think Mario Kart, what is it called? World or something? Worlds? Bundled in. So not terrible, not cheap by any means, but also not like, you know, the PS3 back in the day that was like $800 for the 80 gig or whatever it was. I also never knew that you could do recovery roll on MGS4. Oh, yeah. That's one that not a lot of people know at all. Every time I look at chat, I get missile launch. But, yeah, that's one that not a lot of people know. And, of course, when I made that short, you get the comments of, like, well, the gameplay was so short that I didn't even have a chance to learn this. And it's like, all right. But yeah, that's a little known fact. I wish that was a thing in MGO2, to be honest with you. That'd be so nice. Imagine, Prof, if you got blasted by a grenade and you could just recovery roll out. That would be so fire, actually. That would actually be a good counter to grenades. If you equipped, what's that shit that you always use, Prof? Where you tank the headshots? I mean, you don't tank the damage, but you tank the knockback. I always forget the ability's name. Toughness, right? Imagine if, like, you wore toughness combined with the ability to, like, kind of, you know, roll out of grenades or any knockbacks. That would be crazy. Or the shotgun. The shotgun is so annoying when you get knocked down. There's nothing you can do, really. Oh, can they deliver shit here? I kind of did that too close. Oh my god. I'm really risking it. But, yeah, the grenades are a menace in MGO. For those of you guys who haven't played MGO 2, one of the most broken, unbalanced things are the grenades. And they give you 3 of them, too. One would be, like, bad enough already. Like, if you coordinate with your team, like, hey, let's all throw our 1 grenade, you know, down here in this spawn zone in Urban Ultimatum, down the stairs, like, that's already bad enough. If you get caught with that, you're dead. But the fact that everybody gets 3 is insane. That is crazy work that Konami implemented that. And then you add in, like, quarterback, and you can literally throw grenades across entire maps. Like, if you have quarterback 2, I think it is, or even just quarterback 1, you can throw grenades from the blue roof in Urban Ultimatum to the red roof, which is insane. This probably sounds like a bunch of gibberish if you've never played MGO2, but those who have played know what I'm talking about. At least one person in chat knows what I'm talking about. Let me actually refill before I go up there. Nice. Thanks for letting me know, you guys. Yeah, if there's ever any audio issues or anything, just let me know. Very easy to fix all that, usually. Uh-oh. Let me wait out this main cannon. I'm doing pretty well as well, man. I'm tired again today. I have an uncanny ability to not sleep well at night for some reason. I've always been such a night owl, and, like, it's not good. Especially when you get older, it's not good to be that way. I just get distracted. I get ideas for, like, videos, or I get distracted doing other things, watching other things, learning about other things, watching YouTube, watching Twitch, talking to friends on Discord or something, like through DMs or something. Scrolling through social media. That's one that we can all probably... Oh, that's what I need chaff grenades for. Oh, I forgot. Tortilla chips. There's a spot here where they can't hit you. So I got kind of lucky with that. But up the ladder, you just get blasted. Completely forgot about that. I knew something in my brain was telling me I needed chaff grenades, but I didn't remember why. You honestly don't care about Nintendo? Yeah, that's fair. I didn't expect everybody to care. Just thought I'd ask if you guys do want to watch it on stream. Go grinding for pause tapes and AI boards. Yo, what up, Amelia? How you doing? Yeah, this game was a little bit of a grind, huh? It's got quite a few grinds in it, but I enjoy it. I love grindy games. Grew up playing MMOs, so it's in my DNA at this point to grind shit out. Yeah, toughness. Nintendo discussion while watching Metal Gear makes me think of Smash Bros. Colonel talking about Wario. He can also attack by farting. Yeah, those codec calls were funny, huh? Where Colonel Campbell gave you the lowdown on the Nintendo characters. That was such a cool crossover, admittedly. I know so many people got into Metal Gear through Brawl. Kind of crazy to think about, but it's true. So many people are like, yeah, I kind of grew up playing Nintendo games, so I wasn't big on Metal Gear until I saw Snake in Brawl, and then, like, Twin Snakes was out on GameCube. It's kind of cool, man. That's the whole point of collaborations and crossovers and all that fun stuff, is to get new people interested and invested. I personally think MGS4's gameplay is underappreciated when compared to 5. Is that everything? Yeah. I get wanting gameplay in games, but how else can you close 40 years of story? Yeah. I mean, you guys have heard it from me a million times by now, but I think MGS4's gameplay, and yes, I will concede that there's very little of it relative to, you know, the overall game. and the narrative and all that, and the cutscenes and the coda calls. And even compared to the other games, really. But the gameplay that is there is superb. Like, the aiming in that game, I love. It's so snappy and responsive and quick. The Octo Camo is one of my favorite things in Metal Gear in general. I think it's so cool. It's such a cool little, you know, it kind of is like an iteration of the camouflage system in 3 without the constant, you know, pausing the game and having to go through menus after menus, and there's one menu for camos and another one for face camo, and you can see them kind of fixing that. Not that it was like a huge deal, but it kind of does take you out of the game when you have to like go through menus, you know? Because you also have to go through menus to eat in Snake Eater. You also have to go through menus to like equip your weapons and stuff. Like, it is kind of annoying. So you can see why they kind of changed that in Delta. But the first step toward that was 4 and was the Octo Camo, because that's one less thing you have. You still have to go into menus to equip weapons and shit in MGS4 and your items and all that good stuff. But at least that one menu was eliminated, the camouflage menu specifically, in a lot of ways because of Octo Camo. So yeah, I'd agree with you for sure, Solid Snake. The gameplay and the systems and stuff, and like, I didn't even talk about the CQC system in 4, which I still think is the best in the entire series. 5 comes close, like Phantom Pain comes close, and there's some cool stuff you can do in TPP with the CQC, but man, that's the stuff that you can do in 4 is kind of crazy, especially for the time. That CQC system was pretty in depth if you think about it. Like you can do obviously the rear naked choke, the regular choke that we all know. You can put them to sleep by holding R1, like by pressing it in more. You can kind of like crouch while you have them choked. Then you could flip them over on the ground and do like a full like rear naked choke on the ground. You can throw them forward both sides, and then we didn't even get to like the CQC with the weapons. You know what I mean? Like, you can do every single like type of weapon. So like a one-handed weapon, a two-handed weapon, like your AK, your M4 has a separate animation for CQC that also disarms the like, it's crazy, man. There's so much to that game, honestly. We got some more vehicle battles here. Forgot how tough these are. Classified document retrieval. We can do one of these. I don't remember where they're all at, but we'll find them. You honestly hate UU? I love UU for certain modes. UU Race is kind of rough. What else is rough? Team Sneak I think is fun on UU. Rescue's really fun on UU. Team Sneak is hit or miss. If you lock grenades, UU is one of the best maps for Team Sneak. If grenades are active, it's kind of rough for sure. But yeah, I feel that. It's just, that map is so nostalgic, man, because that's an OG Metal Gear Online map, you know? That's fucking City Under Siege. So it's like, you gotta respect it, you know, in some ways. It's the OG. But I definitely feel you. I get it. What's your favorite map, Prof, if you don't mind me asking? Or all you guys, what's your favorite, if you've played MGO, 1 or 2, or even 3, what's your guys' favorite maps? Mine are easy. Mine are all the classics. Like, I love UU, or City Under Siege, depending on which MGO you played. I love Browntown / Coppertown Conflict. Coppertown might be my favorite, just across the board. Midtown Maelstrom actually was a fun one, in my opinion. Silo Sunset's okay. I have a love-hate relationship with that map, honestly. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I'm like, this is the worst map in the history of multiplayer games. I gotta climb back up there to get this thing now, I think. Or can I go this way? I don't remember. I don't think I can, right? But I know there's one up here. Oh, I can. I can kind of reset it like this. God, this is so annoying to do. Why doesn't he grab it? Am I doing something wrong? Bro, why do you keep asking me how many genders there are? That's like super weird. Why are you so obsessed with genders? You asked me that yesterday and I answered it. And you keep asking, like, do you have some weird obsession? Is there an answer you want me to say? Like, I don't understand. Whatever, however many genders you think there are, that's how many there are, buddy. But that's super weird. I'll tell you here now. If nobody else has told you, that's mad weird to keep asking people how many genders are. That's a stupid ass question. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, XYZ, how you doing? It has been a long time. How have you been? Let me see here. Is there not one up here? I could have sworn there was. Yeah, emulator, Kenneth. 5 is more fun than I mean, there's more gameplay. Am I thinking of another mission, man? What's going on right now? Let's see here. Ironically, they didn't add the camo menu to 5, but it would have worked so much better. Yeah, right? That is weird. Never really thought about that. Let me see here.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oh, that sounded kind of crunchy, bro. This emulator's going kind of crazy right now. We already had a crash today, right when I started, so I'm kind of on the edge of my seat here if it's gonna crash again. I hope not. There was an update though, and I didn't update it stupidly. I skipped it on accident, and so that might be what I experienced earlier. KPZ 70 game, where you at? Yeah, I can't wait for Volume 2 either, man. To play Peace Walker with you guys online. It's gonna be nice. Hear that MGS4 CQC is epic. I like the CQC in 5 as well. I think it looks cool in Delta, but wondering how it will change when captured. Yeah, do you guys think they're gonna implement like the consecutive CQC shit from this game and from 5? I think it would be kind of busted in Delta, right? Thinking about it. Oh shit.
Somebody there. Can't be imagining things.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. What up, Chiz? How you doing? I missed yesterday's live stream, so I'm glad to see you back. Oh, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Do you think Konami should take a risk with the boss as a prequel installment? Yeah, so that's one of the things I've talked about a lot on my stream is I'd love to see a prequel of the Cobra unit's formation and a game where you play as the boss. And I think Kojima, I haven't gone back and looked for this interview, but I remember Kojima mentioning that that's one of the ideas that he had, and he actually wanted to make it a first-person shooter. So you play as the boss, but it's an FPS game instead of our usual, third-person over-the-shoulder, like typical Metal Gear formula. And I kind of like that idea. Like, not only is it a prequel where you play as the boss, but it's also completely different perspective and gameplay. I know some people didn't really like that idea, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm all for changing up the Metal Gear formula,
Okay, you're done with that area.
I like experimentation. I like a certain amount of risk. When companies make, a certain amount of risk, which isn't really common nowadays. Back in the day, you used to see more AA games, and those AA games would be kind of like the ones that would take risks and try new things and like kind of deviate from the standard formula. But nowadays, with how much money is in gaming and trying to appease stockholders and all this stuff, yeah, it's not really a thing anymore, unfortunately, sadly. And right now, Konami is like the last company on the planet, really, that should be taking risks with Metal Gear. So, for the foreseeable future, they probably won't do that, unfortunately, as cool as that sounds. I don't think they'll even touch, like, anything in the canon outside of remakes of games like Metal Gear Solid 3 that already have an established lore and canon and all that stuff. But, I can't really blame them for that at the same time. I mean, none of us really can. Because, yeah, they tried to mess around and do something with Survive, and you saw how that went, so. Yeah, Browntown. I'm glad somebody knows what the hell I'm talking about with these maps, with the original map names. Clearing escape. Enemy soldiers have begun a sweep of the prison facility. Evade the enemy and escape. Being spotted will result in an instant mission failure. MSF soldiers only. Are we gonna have to bust out Mr. Alligator again? Oh no, we have a better soldier now. Right? I guess technically. Guy has a little more HP, but if we get caught, we're it's GG, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever, we'll try it. Coppertown, probably, but honestly, I feel like most MGO maps can be rough. Yeah, true. Definitely true. It's been on your mind for years. Same, man. I'd love that. I'd love that type of game. Yo, Spunk Mofo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boom. Boom. I don't remember if these guys have decent stats or not, if I want to Fulton them or not. You hear that bang? No one said that yesterday, and I was very disappointed. I'll Fulton him. I'll see what's up. Where do we need to go? Oh. Just right there. I need soldiers right now. Beginning of the game, you know how it is. You take what you can get. Can't be too picky on the stats here. The guards of Peace Walker are super dumb, but it's a fun game still. You don't think they'll use a new CQC? I don't think so either. I think they'll just stick to the MGS3 formula, which I'm fine with. The new aiming and firing your weapons and all that are gonna be broken, you know, plenty broken already as it is. We don't need to break the CQC system too. Because just imagine, I always say this, but like if you play on PC, or even if you're good on controller, right? If you have decent aim on controller, but especially on PC, if you're like a cracked PC player and you're using mouse keyboard, imagine like, and let's be honest, the guards in MGS3 aren't like much smarter than the ones you're seeing in this game, but they also don't move very quickly. So it's like, if you're good on PC, man, on mouse keyboard controls, you're just gonna like blaze through MGS3, even if it's your first time playing it. You know what I mean? Like a first time player will probably get caught and all that because they don't know guard placements, but you know, a lot of first time players also play like, you know, they try to play stealthy, but when they get caught, it's just guns blazing. And I think that playstyle is going to be much more potent and lethal, no pun intended, in Delta, because the aiming is just, you know, the like actual button layout and conventions, right, for controller layout and keyboard layouts are going to be much better than they are for these classic games. So it's already gonna break the game with just the aiming and firing. So we don't really need added layers to CQC to break the game further. I don't know. Maybe they completely change it up. Maybe if they have Euro Extreme, they'll switch up the guard patterns. They'll add guards and stuff like that. That would be cool. That'd be cool for someone like me that has like all the maps memorized, where all the guards are and stuff, because there really isn't that many in 3. Like if you sit here thinking about it, there really aren't that many guards per map in 3. And that might be like a technical limitation. I know in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 it is. But yeah, that might be cool if they actually do that, thinking about it now. If they add more guards, maybe just on the higher difficulties, if they add more guards and kind of like switch up their placement and stuff, that might be really cool. So I hope they do something like that. What do we have here? Infiltrate the underground base. Oops, my bad. I keep doing that. Am I using RetroArch? I'm using what is this called? RPCS3 or RCPCS3? I always forget what it's called. This is also where the straw box is. The straw box is in the other map. Oh, I was actually supposed to do that. Oops. It was in or was there one in that map? There's another one in another map. What is the map that I'm thinking? Is it Bosco del... No, it's not Bosco del Alba. It's this map. Right? Yeah, I think it's this map. The Eastern Limon Costa Rica, Rio del Jade. We can do that. Do you guys... Can I get it in that mission? I forgot. I don't think I can get it in this mission, right? It was in the one where you were getting documents. Are you sure? I don't remember it being in that one. But maybe there's another one. I can check. What mission was that? Classified document retrieval? Yeah, I don't remember it being in this map. Let's see. What would the storyline be like in what the supposed the theoretical boss game? I mean, you could see them. You could see the boss fighting through, you know, World War II, meeting all the separate Cobras, how she met them, and just, you know, completing different objectives for the Allied forces, meeting the Sorrow, doing what they did together. Maybe even seeing his death, what happened, you know? I think it'd be cool. If that's what you meant, Jack. My bad. I know I'm kind of delayed with chat right now. I should make a video. What up, Solo, by the way? You should make a video on all the guns in Peace Walker and how to unlock them. That would be cool. Yeah, I want to save all that type of stuff for when Volume 2 comes out and Peace Walker's inevitably in it. Because I think that's when people are going to, like, you know, be looking up guides or reference points for certain things. I don't remember the box being here, but you might be right. I specifically remember it being on that map where there's kind of like that little guard tower. And that roof in that guard tower is where you jump from. And maybe there's another one. Do you remember where it's at specifically? Because, like I said, I don't even remember it being here.
Wait. What's going on?
What's going on? Why don't you come over here and check? Oh, he did. I only know the straw box. And heading to the mining base. The building across from me. I'll go look. I'll go look right now. You talking about this building over here? Here, I'll give a second for chat to catch up. Next! Can you get up here? Oh, maybe with my box. Only in the main op? Oh, that's true too. Yeah, I think they're only in main ops as well. We'll go back. We'll find it. Because I do want to get that. That thing's pretty good. No pun intended. I think you can get it early as that main op where you have to run away from the spawning guards. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Probably make no sense. Hold on. Might be this one, actually. Let's see. It's in that map, but before the Cocoon fight. So eliminate the guards.
Damn it.
You could do it here then. I don't remember ever getting it here. I think I always get it earlier than this. I think I always get it. I'm telling you, it's in that other map as well. It's in that map, but that has like a watchtower next to like a shed that you can go into that has a prisoner in it. And it has the shed where they're hiding. The shed where the Sandinistas are hiding at the beginning of the game. Oh, wait. This isn't the map, right? No, this isn't the map. I don't know if we can get it right here, right now. Up until mine base before that. Gotcha. But yeah, I always get it in that map from what I remember. Because I remember getting it pretty early on in the game. Like, really early on. Travel to the mine base. Here we go. Hope Volume 2 comes out soon after Delta. I just want an announcement that it's happening, to be honest with you. I just want an announcement that it's happening, because then I'll be happy. Then I'll be like, okay, at least we have something after Delta. Hopefully we get 4 in there. Hopefully we get Peace Walker so I can platinum it for the 1000th time and play with you guys online without having to use emulators. Even if it doesn't come out till like next year, I just want to know that it's happening, that they're working on it.
Peace Walkers in a base due west of your current
But I think most of us are in that same boat. Roughly where I was caught. Gotcha, gotcha. So like in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I see it. How do I do my little dive? Can you do the dive in there? Can you get on this roof? Oh, there's something up here too.
We're under attack. Going to alert status.
Understood.
I think you could get on this roof with the box. Or maybe you can get on that roof with the box actually. The one that it's on. Ooh, there's a prisoner here.
What's going on?
Yeah, use the box. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. No, he woke him up. Can I use it here? This should work, right? We shall see. Drop. Drop, 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 drop. Oh no, it's too high, I think. Maybe I'll just pick it up. Unless you guys want me to do a little dive.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is
They just woke him up too.
Understood. Return to base.
Oh shit. I think this one I can get on and then I can roll from there. We'll see. We're experimenting. Stop waking him up, bro. Just let him sleep. Let that boy sleep. He's tired. He's like me today. This poor guy, bro. Do the dive. All right. I'll try to do it for you guys right now. Too close. Oh, there's a ladder on the other side. Hold on. I wanna parkour though. True Assassin's Creed. No! Oh, I just broke my box. Well, we're gonna have to use a ladder. Oh shit. On this side, you mean? Like over here? Prof knows his Peace Walker. Oh my god. Guy's really on his friend getting shot in the ass. He's on it. No! Why did you do that? Alright. I gotta be up here. Here we go, boys. Boom. Already better than the new Assassin's Creed. Just kidding. It's a joke. Don't kill me, monster, if you're still in here. It was just a joke. Boom. Why don't you go west, Kaz? How about that? How about you do something for once, other than just stay at Mother Base and yell at me, bark orders at me? Yeah, this box is cool.
Fit up to 2 people inside an assassin straw box.
That's so funny. I never got it here. I honestly never got it in this map playing Peace Walker. I didn't even know it was here. All right, let me see here. You're the reason why I have the HD collection and volume 1 100% platinums. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome to hear. Can't tell you how many times I heard snake, snake, snake. Yeah. It's they're tough. They're toughies. 3 is a fun one. I think 3 is fun and fair. 1 is easy. Like the 1 platinum is, you could do that. You can knock that out in like an afternoon. 2 is the tough one. 2 is a tough one in the HD collection and the Master collection. Because those VR missions, I always say it, but people sleep on those VR missions, man. How tough some of them can be. Some of those VR missions, I think, rival doing the big boss rank playthrough on Extreme or Euro. Like, honestly, I don't know if I'm crazy for saying that, if that's, like, insane, hot take, but some of those VR missions are no joke, man. All right, we got 80K to blow right now. I kind of feel like chaff grenades are super worth eventually. Ooh, ration upgrade. Damn, I should have got that. Shield might be nice, actually. Let's get the shield. Still got 10K left. That's fine. Elephant tranquilizer on the balls. What is the fray box? The fray box on the middle roof? Oh, it was a camouflage, I think it was. The assassin Easter egg is nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the costume that you can put on Old Snake in 4. It's so cool. We got any cool ones here to do? Just marksmanship challenges, target practice, some vehicle battles. Let's try one of these vehicle battles. I feel like blowing something up.
Let's rock.
Oops, I'm on the wrong duder.
Let's rock.
This looks pretty good. Just gonna go lethal for these for now. At least we'll go back and S rank them all. You only ever got it there? Wow. That's funny. That's cool. I mean, we all play a different way. All versions of 2 are difficult to get platinums. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, MGS1 Snake. You talking about the VR missions, Prof? Yeah, those are tough. Those are toughies.
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
I love this rocket launcher so much, man. Spread out. Evasive maneuvers. I'm out. No, I'm already out. VR missions. Couldn't do them all? You couldn't do them all on PS3? Were they just too difficult, or you just never got to it? Some of them are difficult, man. I have troubles with some of them, with like the certain, like the sniper ones. We have to keep them away from marrow and stuff. Those are tough. Those take me a couple tries usually. Unless I've been playing a lot of like MGS2 and I'm just like on it. Actually haven't booted up MGS2 in a little while. Been playing a lot of 4 actually lately.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
It's cool that they have the same mechanic. Oh my god, I'd be so mad if it was stuck up there. They have the same mechanic as in Monster Hunter, where if you lay on the ground for a little bit after you get knocked, you're invulnerable for just like a little while. They borrowed so much from Monster Hunter. They really did. Prof, have you ever played Monster Hunter at all? I think you'd like it, man. If you like Peace Walker, I think you'd like them. And I know you like Peace Walker. Hopefully in Volume 2 they keep the Assassin's Creed emblem and outfit. I just got the emblem in MGS4 last night. It was fun as hell. Yeah, man, I really hope so. I really hope Konami's behind the scenes is just making all these deals, all these renegotiations with all these brands and stuff and companies and developers and, you know, finding a way to get these items and emblems and all these cool things back in the game. I really hope so. If they have to cut it, I understand. It's not a massive loss, I guess, but little stuff like that is cool. I love stuff like that. Let's see. Clarissa. You don't know how many times people have, like, unironically asked that. But you can't blame them, right? Because the problem, that's not really a problem, is that a lot of people get into it through Ground Zeroes and TPP. And so they kind of look up the graphics, or they look up the other games and they see like Metal Gear 1 or 2 and then even MGS 1, and they're like, what is this that I'm expected to play after playing a game from 2015 that still holds up now, you know? And so they're like, can I skip these and just go to the ones that look semi up to date? And it's like, no, you can't, unfortunately. Sorry. I mean, I don't think anybody should be skipping MGS 1. Like, that might just be like a boomer, you know, old head take. But you can get through MGS 1. Yes, the controls are a little finicky if you didn't grow up with those games. Yes, you're going to struggle the first, like, 5 hours probably. But most people can get through MGS 1. They just got to, like, grit their teeth and bear it, really. In my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree. But so many people are like, oh man, I just can't get through that game. And I'm like, how? I got through it at like 7 years old, 6 years old.
Stealth.
I forgot this mission. Is this the one where you're just getting chunked the whole time? But what up, Clarissa? How you doing? I suck at aiming grenades in 2 and... Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that, Solid Snake. I was glad they added the crosshairs in 4 when using them. Oh, no, this isn't the one I'm thinking. Don't tell me what to do, Kaz. You're very annoying with that shit. Boom. 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 Oh my goodness, that's so satisfying. Took them all out, and you guys are all coming home with me. Oh, there's one left.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. That elevator should take you underground. To use the elevator, press the action button in front of the switch.
Yeah, it's okay for sure, man. You can add me. We can get some Peace Walker in on PS3. Yo, Peanut, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I only tried a bit of Monster Hunter World and it was okay, I guess. Felt a bit too slow and cumbersome to me. Yeah, the combat takes a little getting used to. But I was just wondering if you played any of the ones on PSP. Because literally, Peace Walker is like so... Oh, shit. Peace Walker is so old Monster Hunter, like classic Monster Hunter coded, bro. Like, you have no idea. It's crazy how much inspiration Kojima Productions took for this game. That's why I love Peace Walker so much, because it feels like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Monster Hunter, you know what I mean? That's basically what this game is. Look at these dummies. They already lost me.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Forgot that guy was there. I was already getting ready to Fulton him.
What was that?
What was that? Nothing, my boy. I still have that ID card on. I'm not sure if transferring works for HD Collection PS3 and the PSP, but when you do get all the trophies on one, it will lock them on the other when you transfer them. Oh, really? I just did them separately back in the day. I thought it locked them. I could have sworn it locked them, because I think I tried that back in the day, and I realized that you have to just play through it again, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I messed with transferring, as they called it. Can I get it through there? He's got the perfect stealth shield on. The PS. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't come over here. Actually, yeah, do come over here. He went the long way. Why'd that man go the long way? Look at him over there. What are they doing? Oh, now they're running back. Oh, shit.
Maybe a little elbow grease will
Oh, no. I should have done this before instead of looking at him. I like how he struggles to open that, like, I don't know, door, I guess, that garage door. But he literally can hold the Cocoon up and a kick from Peace Walker. That's, or a stomp, actually. Not even a kick, a stomp from Peace Walker. He just literally just shoulder presses it.
What's the situation?
We're waiting on acknowledgement from Reptile. It could be a while.
Nah, Clarissa's messing around with the Pocket Station minigame. There you go. Start with Metal Gear Solid Mobile, then start playing Metal Gear Solid Touch. Then you want to play Acid 2. And then, and only then, can you play Metal Gear Survive. That's the true Metal Gear fan release, or playthrough order.
What's wrong? Your body temperature has fallen.
Yeah, you can actually fight Rathalos and Tigrex and Gear Rex, which I hope we see in Wilds. I hope they add Unreal Engine 5 Gear Rex to Wilds. That'd be crazy.
Just chilly. It's freezing in here.
You did your MGS marathon, but you skipped Metal Gear 1 and 2. It just wasn't for you. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can see why people skip Metal Gear 1 especially. Metal Gear 2 is an amazing game. if you ever have some extra time and you want to give it another try with like a guide or something, I would highly recommend playing Metal Gear 2. Because like, as I always say, that game is like the backbone, the blueprint for so many things that are like Metal Gear staples, that when you think of Metal Gear, you know, these things come up on in your mind, and they come actually from Metal Gear 2. Like Metal Gear 2 is, you could see it's the prototype for Metal Gear Solid, the first Metal Gear Solid.
I have no record of such a debrief.
It has a banger soundtrack too. The game is still beautiful, I think, even though it looks a little old.
Did you defect to the Soviet Union of your own?
But what'd you think of
There is no mission record.
how was your latest marathon, Peanut? Was that your first time playing them, or did you just feel like marathoning them again?
You're not the boss.
Couldn't let go lightly. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's tough. Actually, the controls for the Master Collection help a lot with that. Being able to raise your weapon without firing and then lowering it without firing with the left stick. I think it's the left stick, right, on the Master Collection? It's been a little while since I played those versions. I think it's the left stick. Yeah, L3. Is actually way superior to having the pressure sensitive buttons. People like to argue that the definitive way to play the games are the original PS2 versions, like on emulator or something, because of pressure sensitivity, and I'm like, that is such a weird take, personally, I think. Like, that is a weird take to me, because pressure sensitivity kind of sucks, and you don't need it to get through the games. Like, it's not like it's a mechanic that you absolutely need, and if you don't have it, it's like, you're done. It's actually better not to have pressure sensitivity in a game like 3, Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, most of the speedrunners play with controls that don't have pressure sensitivity just so they can do the auto headshot trick faster. For those of you guys who know what that is. Yo, what up, Short Fuse? Watching Metal Gear? Yeah, I'm having a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by again, man. Hope work is going well. I'm just chilling with everybody in chat. You know how it is. Playing a little more Peace Walker, trying to get through the game. Talking Metal Gear. Did you, anybody watch the Nintendo stuff this morning? What'd you guys think? Any Nintendo fans in chat? Nintendo enjoyers, Switch enjoyers, anything? The PlayStation Force. I thought they disabled PSG to Vita saves in an update. I think you're right. I want a Vita so bad. I need to get a Vita soon. Maybe next month. We'll see. Yeah, Ghost Babel is amazing. That's another game that you guys need to play. I did watch, like, I'd say 3/4 of the Switch Direct. I missed the beginning. Oh yeah, I saw there was a Hitman port, right, of one of the newer games. You love Metal Gear 1 and 2, to be honest, especially 2 because that game is fucking amazing. Yeah, Metal Gear 2 is an amazing game in every way, pretty much. Aesthetically, the music, the gameplay's fun, the story's really good, the dialogue's really good. Yeah, that's a good game. Metal Gear 1, I like it. It's just not ever a game that I'm like, oh man, I'm really itching to play Metal Gear 1 right now. You know what I mean? Whereas like pretty much every other game in the mainline series, I have an itch. Like sometimes I'm like, damn it, it's been a while since I booted up 2. Like I feel like playing 2 or like VR missions in 2 or like, you know, MGS 1, especially because it's such a quick playthrough that I'm just like, oh, I'll smash out a couple MGS 1 playthroughs or something. Like, and Metal Gear 1, I never get that itch, to be honest. But it's a fun game. I just think it's kind of annoying to play if you don't have it memorized, or even shit. I sometimes have to go and reference like my notes for that game to get through it because it's like it's kind of tough to get through. I'm not gonna lie. Those of you guys who have played it with a guide or without, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of a tough one to get through. Just, you know, that was gaming back then. Not any knocking against the game. Like, I'm not knocking the game, but it's the same thing. I always say this, but it's the same thing as the first Legend of Zelda. Amazing game. Amazing for the time. I think it still kind of holds up, but it's so, like, random where you find stuff and you have to know to use a bomb on this wall to then unlock this and that. You know what I mean? Like, Metal Gear 1 is the same thing, and that's just they're products of their time, so you can't really knock them for that.
Don't waste too much time. We've just received word that
Yo, Drew, how you doing? Welcome back, man.
We will launch on time.
Raiden is the best. Yeah, I love Raiden too. Do I have another game series that I love? I mean, I have franchises that I love. Like, I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan. I've been playing since 2004. I try to play. Oops. I try to play all the new expansions for World of Warcraft when they come out. What else do I love? Legend of Zelda. I was saying that yesterday. I love Legend of Zelda a lot. I grew up with Legend of Zelda. I played all of them, I'd say. Yeah, pretty much all of them, honestly. There might be some spin-offs and stuff that I haven't really messed with, but all the main games I've played, I love them all. So Zelda's a big one for me, for sure. Also really love Star Fox, if you can believe it. I grew up with Nintendo, so like a lot of Nintendo franchises are still near and dear to my heart. Mario, obviously, like that's a given. Yeah, so I was pretty excited to see the Switch 2 stuff. What else do I love? I like fighting games a lot, like Tekken. I grew up with Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Kind of fallen off of Mortal Kombat, unfortunately. It pains me to say that, but the last couple games have just not been it for me personally. The last one that I like really enjoyed was Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 10. The games after that have kind of been, I don't know, I buy them, I play them for like a month, kind of like, you know, try to rank up in the online ranked mode, and after that I'm just kind of like, this ain't it, man. I don't know. I didn't even buy the newest one, sadly, because I really loved Mortal Kombat growing up. That was one of my first games that I got on Sega Genesis, and I actually, I'm sure some of you guys know this that have been around for a while, like around my streams, but I actually used to be into competitive, like the FGC, like competitive fighting games. I used to go to like local tournaments and stuff, and I've been to EVO and all that. I've never competed in EVO, but I've been to EVO. I also had videos and stuff, like a YouTube channel that had videos of me playing fighting games and stuff. So I grew up with fighting games for sure. The only one, weirdly enough, that I never got into was Street Fighter. Like I've played Street Fighter, obviously. I feel like everybody's played Street Fighter, but that's one of the fighting games that I just can't wrap my head around for some reason. It just doesn't work with my brain. Mortal Kombat, I can play all of them pretty well. Tekken, I'm okay at. I'm not going to say I'm amazing at Tekken, but I know what I'm doing at the very least. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I just grew up gaming, man. I like playing. I'll pretty much play anything. I'll try anything. But what about you guys? We all know everybody in chat loves Metal Gear, but what else do you guys like? Could be franchises, could be live service games like World of Warcraft, could be, you know. There's too many to list for me. There's way too many, and I like to go back and play older games that people love and that I didn't really play growing up. So like I'm constantly like, you know, I think a couple of years ago now, when was it? I think it was after COVID, but I started playing the Nier games, which I had never played, and I fell in love with those games. Like, I actually still haven't played Automata, actually. I played Gestalt, and I played, which is, what's it called? The original version of the, what's it called now? Replicant. So I played both of those, loved both of those, even though they're kind of the same game. And I still want to play Automata, but I've been waiting to play it on stream, because I played Replicant on stream. So there's always games that I'm like discovering and like falling in love with. Let's do this Marksmanship challenge because it's bugging me. Yeah, you need to play Ghost Babel, man. It's really good, Prof. I'm not just hyping it up. It really is that good. It's so good. Oh, they didn't disable the transferring? Gotcha. What up, Jiggly, by the way? You weren't wowed by the Switch 2 thing? Yeah, I wasn't like floored and like wowed, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the update, like the upgraded versions of games I already have, like Breath of the Wild and is it Tears or Tears of the Kingdom? I never know. But I'm excited for those two games and the ability to finally play, you know, backward compatibility and play Switch games on the Switch 2 is exciting because I have quite a few Switch games. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm not like, oh my god, I need a Switch 2, you know? I'm probably gonna get one, like full disclosure. But yeah, I agree. I'm not like super wowed. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up panning out. Oh, I should have had my surround indicator up because I think it shows you where these things are. Oh, I got a double. Got a little twofer. The two-piece, as we would say. Damn, I can't hit shit today. These are always fun. Little distractions, these missions. Oh my god. What am I using? This M16 feels like I'm using the AK without a skill in MGO. The two-piece. My first time. Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. I'm glad so many people are getting into Metal Gear now. It honestly warms my heart that this old-ass series is still able to, you know, capture people's interest so many years later. This series is older than I am, and that's saying something. You still need the Metal Gear Vita? I do too, Clarissa. I do too. Those are the only ones that I'm missing. Those are the only ones that I'm missing. And then I have every single Metal Gear trophy at least once. Tank battle. Blah, 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 blah. Should we try this? Screw it. Let's blow some stuff up.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. Currently going for the platinum trophies on the PS3 and Vita versions of MGS2. The VR is taking forever. Yeah, those VR missions, I'm telling you. Those VR missions give the big boss rank a run for its money, for sure. But good luck with that, Jiggly. Nintendo. Never heard the name before. I just saw that. So it is perfect stealth. What that you need to do, Maui, to 100% it? MGS2 is the only game your dad would ask you to play so you could watch it like a movie. Oh, that's cool. I didn't get to know him too much before he passed, but he bumped my shoulder and say, this is what I used to do. Oh, well, I'm sorry you didn't get to spend that much time with your dad, but it's always nice when parents kind of give their kids interest, you know, the time of day. That's very important, I think, for kids, is to show them, you know, even if you're not genuinely super interested in whatever they're into, like just kind of asking them about it, and even if you have to feign some interest, like, you know, it's I think that's a really good thing to do as a parent, and something that I plan to do for sure. It's just you know, that's your kid, man. You're gonna have to show them that you're interested, even if it's something silly, even if something you have no interest in genuinely. I think it's important. Well, this tank's a little tanky, huh? Sheesh. Tank's a little tanky. Get away from me. Oh, I need some stuff. Oh, I still have one missile. When I played Metal Gear 1 last year on your Steam Deck, I was having a blast rediscovering the game without the frustration of random guesswork because I remembered those things. Yeah, so like once you get through it a couple times and you have a general knowledge of where stuff's at, yeah, it's much better of an experience. But like for first playthroughs, like you gotta imagine asking a new fan to go from TPP to Metal Gear 1 is crazy. It's crazy work. I mean, technically it's correct, but it's crazy to expect that, you know? I'm telling you, even MGS 1 is too much for some people. Which kind of hurts my heart and makes me feel even older. But, I mean, I can see why. I don't really... Do you guys consider MGS 1's controls to be tank controls? I don't really think they are. When I think tank controls, I think of, like, Silent Hill 1 and those old Resident Evil games where your character literally walks, like, turns one step at a time. You know what I mean? MGS 1 isn't like that. I don't really consider them tank controls, but I've heard people refer to them as that, and I don't know. Kind of threw me off. Out already, man? Jeez. This one packs a punch. Oh, he said it. This one packs a punch. Everything is a product of its time. Yeah, for sure. It's just that time was kind of rough for gaming in terms of controls, you know? Like a PS3 game, for the most part. I'm not going to say there's not some janky PS3 games out there, but for the most part, a PS3 game is in line with modern aiming and controller layouts and conventions. But something from, you know, the PS1, N64 era is kind of rough. In comparison. Oh, that guy just body blocked. Sneak one in there. Oh! Yo, that guy got up quick. Am I out? Am I tapped? Yeah.
They've okayed the request for support. They're setting out a cardboard box as we speak.
Chaff grenades. Am I gonna have enough health recovery here? Over here running around naked like I have enough health recovery. Oh yeah, I think I'm good. Wouldn't say tank controls. Yeah, I don't really consider them that either. Or maybe I thought maybe I was the weird one. And they are tank controls. Oh my god, I'm taking some heavy hits. Taking some heavy hits now. I might actually die here. I got cocky. Oh, and I missed the missile. What am I doing? First time player. This is a blind playthrough. This is a blind playthrough. Nice. I'm rotating them as wisely as I can, man. Resident Evil 2 OG or remake are in my top 5 Lonely Island games. Yeah, I've heard so many good things about Resident Evil. Can you believe, Chiz, that I've never played a Resident Evil game? You guys are going to crucify me in chat like I always get crucified, but I've never played a Resident Evil game all the way through. I mean, I had somebody gifted me for a birthday or something when I was younger, Resident Evil DS or Deadly Silence, whatever it was called, on the original DS, which was, it's a remake of the first, almost said Metal Gear, of the first Resident Evil, correct? That's the only one I've played, but I didn't even finish that one. Other than that, I think I messed around with Resident Evil 4 when it first came out. I think I rented it or something. And I was enjoying it, but it wasn't something that was like, oh my god, I need to see this all the way through, you know? So I never ended up like asking for it for like my birthday or buying it or anything, you know? But I know that franchise is massive and people love those games, so. And they look cool. Nothing against those games at all. I just never got into them. There's a lot of big franchises that I never got into. Is there anything cool in here? Well, judging by what just happened, I think we need to get this curry. Not gonna lie. I like getting the shield, like I always say. And I think I'm gonna need it for one of these missions coming up here. Oh, there was a command. Yeah, I wiped out my Nightbot a while ago, but I can I'll put it in chat. PSN. That's for Peace Walker if you guys want to add me. If any of you guys are looking for trophies, I'll plan a day probably next week, if that's okay, where we get together on PS3 on PSN. Because I believe Tunnel in chat yesterday said that he needed the online trophies only. So we can knock those out as a group if you guys want to do that. But yeah, that should be fun. Also, we're going to be playing MGO 2, Metal Gear Online 2, next Friday, hopefully, if everything pans out. Well, let me check the date one more time. That is the 11th. So yeah, we should be the week after. I'm going to be out of town. But that Friday, next Friday, we're planning to play Metal Gear Online 2. So if you have the ability, the means to play it, you are more than welcome to play in our little private lobby that we're going to host. Myself, Prof, and a few of our other friends like Adam, who was in here yesterday. We used to get together on Fridays, played a little MGO2, MGO3, whatever we felt like. And so we're looking to maybe resurrect that again starting next week. So yeah, if you guys have it installed or want to get it installed, you can find all the information on savemgo.com. So SAVEMGO, obviously no space, .com. Sign up for an account on there. They have tutorials on there. They have links to everything that you need. Just keep in mind that you either need a custom firmware PS3, so a PS3 with custom firmware installed, or the ability to emulate PS3 games on your PC, which does require a pretty nice CPU and build in general. But other than that, you're more than welcome to join us.
I hope you can hear me. Word is you've been captured by Strangelove. I'm guessing they
Your first introduction to Metal Gear was Metal Gear Solid on PS1. Same with me, actually. We got a PSX for Christmas in 1998, and it came with a demo disc with... Oh, yeah, those demo discs really sold so many games for all these companies back in the day. Two experimental tanks in Peace Walker. Yeah, that tank is cool looking. And the MBT-70 are there, but it's kind of weird logic-wise to have those prototypes rolling around in actual development. You know Metal Gear, man. You know how Metal Gear is. We got the fucking iDroid in like the 80s. Or no, not before that even. Because he had it in Ground Zeroes as well, right?
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or
I recognize David Hayter as the voice of Snake. When your brother played the full game the first time. Oh, yeah. That's so weird, though. I can't understand why people would pass over a game like that. Like MGS1, Jack?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is
Pizza Hut. Yeah, that's actually my first exposure to it, Chiz, was the Pizza Hut demos.
Rise and shine.
Yeah, exactly. You can move side to side, right? That's what kind of differentiates it.
I'm only interested in
You love the voice lines from the LAVC driver? Yeah, there's some funny ones in this game. The one that I like, the whole you hear that bang? That's actually from MGS3. They say that in 3 as well. You hear that bang? Metal Gear has always had conventional movement. You just move the stick the way you want to go. Yeah. Yeah, I've just heard it thrown around online like, oh, I can't get through the tank controls. And I'm like, does it have tank controls? I don't think so, but maybe I'm the weird one. Oh shit, am I going to actually have to do this right now? I just realized what I'm doing.
Your boss defected from the US, taking a David
This one's tough too, actually.
and used it
Damn, and I
for
just worked out my
nuclear
fucking
strike on
arms. That's not
Soviet
good.
territory. That was
Yesterday, I mean.
from the CIA's official debriefing. Did she defect or not?
I've had a lot of training with button mashing, though. This was in every fucking game in the 90s and early 2000s. Every fucking game had a carpal tunnel inducing button mashing sequence, so I was forged in the flames of that era. You added me? All right, man. Sounds good.
Liar! I want to know the truth.
Never drive the tank and only fight it. You need that Xbox controller for that tank game, prof, to play MGS1. I was not expecting to do this on stream today, but all right. Completely forgot about this.
You hate me. Fine.
It did lock trophies until the excuse me, HD collections came out on Vita. If you got all the trophies in the HD on PS3, the save data was locked and you had to do I see. I see.
What really happened? What did you see?
I don't know what was worse. Resident Evil between 5 and 7 or nothing from Survived. For me, I mean, easy pick for me, obviously. But, God, it was such a long time where we didn't hear anything about Metal Gear. Thinking about it now. Like, it was just dead. Same with Silent Hill, actually. I feel bad for the Silent Hill fans. At least we got a good collection of our games. A decent collection through the Blueport HD collection back in, what, 2011, 2012? At least we had that. You realize that the Silent Hill fans had that shit HD collection and that's all they had pretty much? And I mean, they get new games and stuff, but from what I know, I'm not the biggest Silent Hill fan. I like the first 4 the most, but from what I know, those games after 4, and even people don't like 4, I like 4, but all the games after 4 people don't really like, right?
She sacrificed her life for America, didn't she? Sacrificed all for a country that cared nothing for
Resident Evil's kind of eh. I know Leon, and that's pretty much it. I know the name Leon. That's my extent of Resident Evil knowledge.
I do hate you. But even you must understand how I feel. I have a right to know what she died for. Why won't you tell
Played
me?
Resident Evil but couldn't finish it. The first one, that was my experience too. I liked it though. It's cool. I get it. I get why people like it. I'm just honestly, guys, I'm not big on horror games. You know what I mean?
Would you see your beloved
Like Silent Hill was just like accident that I kind of got into the series.
died for America?
And even then, like I said, I'm not like a diehard huge fucking Silent Hill fan, you know? I like the first 4 games. I replay 2 the most. 2's the one that I played the most for sure. And then 4. But I'm also not like as big of a Silent Hill fan as I am a Metal Gear fan. So Curry goated. Steph Curry, that's what I'm gonna call my next save file.
Cursing our country.
Why? Who is
And I'm only gonna do they have a skill in this prof where if you heal, it heals everybody else? Why do I remember that being a thing? That's a thing in Monster Hunter.
Face it, the boss is dead. Whatever's inside that machine.
Why do I remember that? Like a camouflage that lets you, like when you ingest something in this game, it gives it to your teammates if you're in the co-op ring? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably remembering wrong. Oh yeah, I read that already. My bad. I'm reading through chat, but I'm also trying to get through this. Oh, it might be my privacy settings. I forgot to change that yesterday.
just give
Shit.
up?
My bad. Well, just write down my PSN and I'll change them after the stream, I guess.
He's passed out.
Get in there.
This torture scene. Oh yeah, it is censored. You're right. I'm so bad at button mashing. Oh man, if I was bad at button mashing at this point, after all the games that I played growing up, I don't know, man. I definitely have carpal tunnel because of it, but that's fine. There's Poppy's dad.
Any ideas?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The jigsaw.
Press the L1 and R1 buttons alternately to use the jigsaw, but try not to make too much noise.
Forgot which way to go here, or which way I usually go. I think it's to the right after you leave. God, it's been so long since I played all the way through this game. Now you better hurry up if we're gonna go now. You hear that bang? That's fucking stuck in my head. It's so annoying. Ain't nothing a little CQC can't fix. And another one. Not today. Shit. I gotta mark him. TPP style. Hui. Hui. Hey, we did it. First try. Yeah, the whole game actually, Emilio, that's a good point. The whole game, the whole reason why this game, and I made a whole video about this. The video didn't do too well, but that's fine because I loved making it. The whole reason why this game was rated T, it's one of the few Metal Gear games that are rated anything but mature, is because one of the main reasons this game was made was to appeal to the younger demographic. The PSP was fucking huge, astronomically popular in Japan around this time, especially among like young adults, preteens, teenagers, you know what I mean? They would play it with one another through the ad hoc functionality, like on public transportation, the subway, buses, at school, during lunch break, recess, you know what I mean? And games on the console, obviously by extension, were super popular. So that's really where Monster Hunter
Everyone okay?
kind of caught on. Because the games on PS2, yeah, people liked them. They had their little sort of fan base, but the game really like kind of ignited like a passion through the PSP. It kind of like garnered a huge following through the PSP. And Kojima's kid actually was a huge Monster Hunter fan. His son, I think he has multiple kids, but his son was a teenager at the time, a preteen, I think. And he was big on Monster Hunter because of this. All his friends were into it. Everybody had a PSP. And he didn't like Metal Gear. Kojima's son did not like Metal Gear. He said it was a boring game. It was like for old people, that it was, you know, basically shit. Like Metal Gear's shit. He said that, his words. And so Kojima was like, all right, well, what do kids your age like? You know, at the time, they wanted Peace Walker to be the 5th entry, the 5th numbered entry. And it didn't end up happening. They dropped the 5 because people overseas, like the North American Konami departments and the European branch, were like, I don't think we should put a main Metal Gear game on the PSP as far as like numbered, you know what I mean? And so they dropped the 5. That's still a mainline title, obviously, but they dropped the 5, and he kind of pivoted and made it more like kiddie, you know what I mean? More for teenagers. And I'm explaining all this to get back to the point that Emilio was saying. That torture sequence was obviously even more censored in Japan. And the whole reason why we have a stun rod and not a stun knife is, again, to adhere to that whole T for T rating. So it's kind of interesting. But obviously Peace Walker was pretty popular, I'd say, but I don't think it ever reached Monster Hunter levels of popularity in Japan. There was a huge player base back in the day. Like I mentioned yesterday, the ad hoc party thing you could get, the program you could get on your PS3. The lobbies were always full, and most of the time it was Japanese fans. But yeah, unfortunately, I think people, you either love Peace Walker or you hate it. You know what I mean? I've heard from a lot of people that they don't like the art style, they don't like the way the story is told, they don't like the bite-sized mission structure, the episodic kind of weapon mission structure. This is kind of like where we saw the blueprint for the Phantom Pain in terms of how missions are set up, where it's kind of intended that you know, maybe do a couple missions on the way to work, or when you're just chilling on the couch, then put it down, and then the next day you pick up and do a couple more. Maybe put the game down for a couple days and then come back and do a few more. You know what I mean? Whereas Metal Gear fans were used to like just linear storytelling. You know, you get to this point, a cutscene triggers, a codec call triggers. So I get it. It's different, but I love this game. I absolutely love this game, if you can't tell. You don't like horror either? I like horror movies, I guess. They're not my favorite movies, but, I mean, those are fine. Snake's gear retrieval. Retrieve all the gear taken from Snake. We can do that one, maybe. Let's see.
Bad news. The boss has fallen into enemy hands.
I gotta try RE2 Remake. I bet if you tell it my first Resident Evil playthrough, you'll definitely get some views. Yeah, for sure. I want to make a separate channel where I play games for the first time. I've been talking to Chad about that for a little while, last couple streams. Or, like, once the Delta hype dies down, maybe I focus a bit more on that angle on a separate channel. Obviously, I'm still gonna make Metal Gear videos, like, don't get me wrong, but as another outlet, as a way to maybe go through my backlog and experience games that I've never played. I've been toying with that idea in my head of starting a separate channel that's literally just like blind, or I don't like the term blind playthrough, but like first time playthrough, first time player, you know, first experience with whatever. So yeah, I appreciate that. If you guys would want to check that out, let me know, because I'm all about feedback. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, I realize I'm not ignorant to the fact that most of you guys are here for Metal Gear, and that's cool, obviously. But yeah, if that's something you got, like a few of you guys would want to see, maybe you could further convince me to do something like that. I was saying yesterday that I don't really want to do that right this second, because like, while it does seem that like Delta's, you know, eons away, it's really not. Before you know it, it'll be summertime and Delta will be like less than a month away and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to start that now, because I really need to be on my all my stuff for Metal Gear content creation. There's also a hidden... Yeah, there's documents all over the place. I'm probably going to do that later. Go back and get all the documents and stuff. Unless you're talking about the one I just got. At the beginning of the map there. I don't remember how that was there. Some stuff I do remember. Somebody there. Nothing. Oh no, he's going to check. Oh, I don't have my sneaking suit on, dummy. This guy won't go to sleep. This guy's a tough one. I thought I put on my sneaking suit, but I guess I didn't. This camo's kind of cool, though. Let's see. Gotta have the MSF patch. You know how it is. That's so cool that they have the Peace Walker sneaking suit in 3. That's so crazy that they're adding that as like a DLC thing. There's one in the elevator too, right? Unless I'm remembering incorrectly. Which way are we going, buddy? Which way are we going? Oh, that barrier kind of... Oh, he's trying to CQC me. A little CQB action. Oh, wow. Get your ass out of sight, he said. All right, Kaz. Calm down. No, it's not. Oh, that's what I was thinking, Prof. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had to use a spoon for this part. Oh, yeah, the spoon trick is very popular among a lot of people, or like the pen or whatever. I've never had to use that. Not bragging. I'm just saying, like, for some reason, I'm kind of nasty with the with the button mashing. It's probably from Metal Gear, to be honest with you. Who saw me? It honestly is probably from Metal Gear. All the button mashing in all these games.
Freeze!
We saw one over here, right? Or did I grab that one already? But, yeah, button mashing. What?
We're under attack!
You're not under anything. What are you talking about?
Freeze!
You're not under anything. Where are these other ones? How many do we need? One more little... Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's up there, I think, if I remember correctly. I think it's up here, where this guy was. Why am I using the saw? I don't know. I like using the saw. I like that cutscene. That's it. We did it.
Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
This way. Boom. More button mashing, Prof.
Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
Leaving without risking the... Oh, are you talking about in this level or the last level? I think it's the last level, right? Eye hurts today. I have my original PS1 version of MGS1, the GOG version of MGS1, and the PS4 version of the Master Collection. That statement is so outrageous, I'm going to choose not to believe it. I like the idea of horror games, but I can't find any good horror games. Yeah, it's pretty much just Silent Hill for me. And even those, like I keep saying, I'm not like a massive Silent Hill fan. Oh, BioShock's amazing. I love BioShock. That'd be cool, for sure. Perfect stealth place, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really, like... I mean, I've thought of some names that I could potentially use, but haven't settled on anything, really, just yet. Maybe I'll make a poll or something. You guys can help me pick. I'll narrow it down to, like, 3 or something. LAW. Should we get that, boys? 40K? Yeah, we'll get it. kind of want to upgrade this too, though. It's alright. We'll get it later. Love box. Don't really need that. That's so expensive, too. Jeez. I already booked the Tuesday, Wednesday off. I have my collector's pack. Oh, nice. For Delta? Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to stream. Like, all day. Hopefully I get the game early. Peace Walker is almost complete. Head for the hangar where it is housed.
Snake, Peace Walker is being
That's nice, though. You got the day off.
in the hangar at the bottom of the base. Get in there and destroy the AI.
Honestly, though,
before
you'd be
it's
surprised with how
activated.
well Resident Evil plays to Metal Gear Solid. Just more puzzles. See, that's the part where I can't get through those. You know, like sometimes I don't like puzzles in games. Sometimes I don't mind them, like some light puzzles, and I guess it probably depends on difficulty, right?
Stealth.
Like I know in Silent Hill 2, the harder there's two different difficulties. There's like the actual like gameplay, and then there's like puzzle difficulty. Like I don't know. I don't like running around and having to look for stuff all the time. You know what I mean? I'm impatient, if you can't tell. Is this the one? Is this the mission that I'm thinking it is? Is this the mission that I'm thinking it is? We'll see. We shall see. Honestly, though, I might give out... Oh, that would be super nice of you, Clarissa, if you do that. I plan to do that as well. Hopefully get some game keys. And, oh, wait, this isn't the mission I was thinking, I don't think.
Get over to Peace Walker's hangar now.
But, hopefully get some extra game keys and stuff. Or some DLC keys, something. To give away. To say thank you for all the support. Because you guys have been spoiling me with support for a while now. Since the Master Collection's been out.
Hide until the elevator arrives. Don't let anyone detect you. Fulton recovery helicopter.
Yeah, I just can't wait to stream and like make guides again and all that fun stuff, because I really enjoyed doing our little platinum playthroughs on for the Master Collection. And then obviously so many people have come to me and told me in chat or through YouTube comments that they really found my guides like useful and stuff, and now they have the platinum for the games that they wanted because of it. Like, and that's why I do it, man. Other than it being fun for me, I like the whole creation aspect of it too, but like obviously I like helping people. That's the whole reason I started making content.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
There's another one up here, right? Prof's gonna yell at me if I don't get this prisoner. Breach and clear, breach and clear. Oh my.
Freeze.
Got a little crazy there.
All right.
I'm hanging out in the Love Rescue box for maximum health. I love the paramedic box. Reminds me of the ambulances in Germany. That's what they sound like, Prof.
Hurry.
Oh my god, I live next to a, like close to a hospital, Prof, in Gießen. I would hear that shit every day, dude. Every fucking day. My apartment was like right next to it, so I'd hear. Very fun. Good times.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay. I got one at least.
Is someone there?
Is someone there? Why don't you come check? You should come check. If someone is here. Oh, did I get the guy downstairs with my smoke? Can't see a thing, but neither can they. Button mashing is a plague. Dead Space is another game I haven't played. Miles.
It's too
You're in the
late,
doorknob search mission 3?
boss.
Ooh, shit. You're getting close to the end.
I found her. The culprit who led you here to be.
Amazing mission complete.
Should've
That right
taken
there
care
is why
of
you're
her
the best,
back at the
boss.
supply facility.
What up, Polito?
The mammal
Politico?
pod is finished.
Politoxico?
Peace Walker's
I don't know how to say your name, but welcome, welcome.
is complete.
Jack says I was talking about Metal Gear being
the
boring
boss,
and for old people.
you
That's
were
forgivable.
loyal to
Oh,
the
I
end.
see.
I'll grant you that.
Hey, I'm old too, man, right?
But your silence was exactly the answer I needed.
Just follow me on
10
PS4.
years
Nice,
ago,
man. I appreciate that.
Your mission
Yeah, if you guys want to add me, we'll get some Peace
was
Walker in soon.
And her mission
Sometime next week,
was
probably.
to be killed by you. She fulfilled her duty to America.
Got a shower? All right, Prof. No worries, man.
Thanks to you, Snake. The final missing piece is now
What is my
in place.
upload schedule for Delta? Good question, man. I've been thinking about
And
that.
thus the
Playthrough
boss
first,
is
big boss run,
restored to life as
collectible,
the
or the
mammal
plat
pod.
run.
I thank you.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
Life.
I hope I'm gonna get the game early, so that means by the time it's out, like even early access, hopefully I'll have it platinumed on the PlayStation, so I can get stuff for the guide down, and then we can do like an achievement run on PC or vice versa. Maybe I do everything for the guide on the PC version, and then we play the PS5 version on stream. We'll see, but
mass produce Peace Walker.
I don't know. I have so many ideas. I kind of want to hit the ground running with like challenge runs.
Gone and built a pesky little fort
Because like a Foxhound run, I don't want to get, you know, too ahead of myself, but
and right in
I feel
the
like a
middle of
Foxhound
the
hunt,
target zone.
Foxhound run wouldn't be
Oh, well,
too difficult,
all the better
I don't
to
know,
test
question
the
mark?
warhead, CEP.
unless they crank up Extreme and Euro
I
Extreme.
wonder who'll miss a ragtag
So like maybe doing like a
bandit
tuxedo
all the way out
Foxhound run or
into
something the first day might be fun.
But first,
But
we're
the
going
cool
to
thing
move to the
is,
White House.
if I get the game early, and a lot depends on if I get the game early,
On its own.
I can have a review already up for you guys and anybody else that's interested that's looking for reviews from fans day
They'll
one.
witness the birth of a
Or whenever the embargo
that
comes
can
up
penetrate both
for it, and then I can focus on streaming. That would be ideal. If I could get my review up, if I could get guides up for the stuff that I want to make guides on, Foxhound guide, you know, Gakko, Keraton, or Gakko and the Gili Gakko locations, Keraton locations, even though they're the same as in 3. Any collectibles, all that stuff, the guides for that. If I can get those ready to go and scheduled before the embargo lift, that would be ideal, because then I could just hit the ground running and stream for you guys. As far as what I would stream, yeah, I don't know. I'm toying with the ideas I just mentioned, like White Tuxedo, Foxhound Run in general. I don't know. What would you guys want to see? Now that you guys are here, that I have you guys here, my guinea pigs. Does that sound fun? Does that sound like it'd be a fun stream? I also have other incentives that I'm thinking that I don't want to say just yet because they're kind of fun and I don't want to spoil it, but I have incentives in mind that are kind of like, you know, Snake Eater themed for like if, you know, 5 gifted subs or something, or every gifted sub I do a certain thing, you know what I mean? I have stuff like that in mind as well. And I also want to stream for like, you know, a long time, 12 plus hours or something that day that it comes out. Hell, we might even go all night, you never know. But yeah, I don't know. I've been racking my brain thinking about that as well, like what I want to stream first. I'm really hoping that with all the work I've kind of been putting in the last, you know, whatever, since the Master Collection, now that I can multi-stream and I plan to stream more because of it, and of course, all the support you guys have been giving me, that Konami sees that and is willing to hook me up with a review copy. Because if they do, then it's much easier on me. If they don't, yeah, it's going to be kind of rough. Because at that point, I'd kind of want to prioritize making guides and videos over streaming. But I also want to stream it like day one, obviously. You know what I mean? That would not be ideal at all in any way, shape, or form, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get the game early, nor do I expect that. You know, it's kind of just like if they feel inclined to, if they're, you know, nice enough to do that for me. But I can't really rely on that. So, I don't know. The running around puzzles, I understand what you're saying for sure, but like MGS, once you learn, it's the muscle memory on hard difficulty. Unperfectly stealthy, yeah. That's a funny name. That's a good one. But yeah, it's just sitting here and getting through the games once or twice, and then I know, okay, this is how the games work. This is how the systems work. These are the puzzles and how they work. You're absolutely right. I just haven't sat down and done that.
Upon detecting attack, hit abort its command and enter small target.
Tata daily. Yeah, exactly. That's how you guys write it? The noise that it makes? That's funny. Can't wait for Dead Space 2. Speak for yourself, man. I'm still in my prime. So am I, man. What do you mean? Just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm not in my prime. Rambo run? Yeah, that'd be fun too. Just full lethal M60, just spraying everything down. Ultimate question, which outfit and or face cam will you wear for the last cutscenes for Delta? You gotta go with the traditional snake all black sneaking camo, right? Or sneaking suit, I should say. I feel like the last cutscene with like the boss and all that just lends itself so well to that. You know, she's got her white sneaking suit on, and Big Boss has his black one on. Just makes sense. Do I know all the Keraton look? I know, like, let's see. Off the top of my head, I know, I'd say like 70% of them. I know all the ones. I mean, there's not that many. In like the Virtuous mission. And I'm trying to think. Once you start the Operation Snake Eater, where do you start? You start. Oh yeah, you got to go back and get your Well, it depends. See, this is where it's kind of weird because if you play on very easy, which is recommended if you're going for the Keratons in one run and all that, for the trophies that we have now, I should say. You don't have to go back to where you start the game, where you start Snake Eater, because you have the easy gun, so you can get the ones in like all the Dremuiches. Yeah, I don't know. I know most of them, I'd say. There's only like one per zone, really, and there's not that many zones in the game. So yeah, I know most of them, but I probably have to use my own reference for like the last few. Like I remember where all of them are in the runway with Eva, like leading up to the Shagohod fight. And then during the Shagohod fight, there's one. Yeah, that's interesting. That's funny. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, I know most of them. What up, Tunnel? We were just talking about you. About how we're playing Peace Walker next week on PSN to help you out, bud. Yeah, they're like doing some like construction work or something. I don't know. You don't even know where. Under me or above me or outside. It's fucking loud. You guys can probably hear it. The knocking. If you guys are hearing knocking, that's what that is. Peace Walker battle already. Should we do the attack chopper? Should we try this? Let's do it. Let's do it before we take on Peace Walker. Let's try this one. RPG2. Which one's stronger at this point? Oh, we don't have the rank 2 made yet. It only has 5. Yeah, we're gonna just go with what we have here. The Rathalos wing. Oh man. You want to break the wing? You're probably already doing that, Tunnel. But use the what is that weapon called? The M134 or something? The Gatling gun. If you have that unlocked. If not, just use like the M60 or whatever belt-fed gun you have, whatever machine gun you have. And you want to break both wings before you tranquilize or take out Rathalos. I think the M34 breaks his wings immediately too, actually. So you could just spam that with the bandana. But just make sure you're targeting the wings. It's just like real Monster Hunter where depending on the part that you need to break it. I think if you... The highest chance you have of getting it is breaking both wings and then also tranquilizing it instead of killing it. That's if you want to like min-max your chances, if that makes sense. Yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna get some Peace Walker in for sure. Get those last 3 trophies for you. Oh, I forgot this one does the little missiles. Surround them. Don't move, please. Now we got the RPG. Come on, man. Now he's gonna fly to the extreme opposite end. little sound it makes. Oh, he just got his own guys. He got his own troops. Oh, I'm gonna miss. I should have used a lock-on one, dummy. Too far. Is making some kind of button combo to undo Snake's camo. Oh yeah, you have to shake the controller, right, to undo it, as it is now. That's true. That's very true. That was so cool that you could do that during like cutscenes and stuff, though. You could like take off the current camo pattern on the octo camo. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, I missed again. No, I missed again. I really should have used the, the lock-on launcher. This thing moves so much. Right, I need these. I need a little reload here. The first week I say enjoy Delta as it is and upload streams has guides. Oh, I have to hit the ground running, man. I enjoy it like I'll enjoy it by making content, to be honest with you. So I don't mind putting up content. It's just the fact that like it really depends on if I get the game early or not. That's really what it all depends on. But either way, I'm gonna enjoy it. Whatever I decide to focus on, like seeing you guys enjoy it, seeing your guys' takes on it, and then seeing potentially your guys' feedback on like guides and stuff that I may have up at the time or reviews or whatever. That helps me enjoy it much more than just playing it on my own, you know? My God, I'm getting torn up. Gonna move again, yeah. You're gonna avoid YouTube until you beat the game? Yeah, probably a good idea. Oh, you just got it? Nice. That's big. Yeah, that's a rare part for sure. How did that miss? How did that miss? Now that's a lot of damage. You're already upvoting my Delta content. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all you guys showing me support. Like I said, that's what really is the deciding factor whether Konami deems me worthy of an early copy or not, is seeing that I do have the metrics to like sort of support the free game key or keys that they give me. So like honestly, that sort of stuff is like just simply viewing my videos is is massive for that. Surround him. Excuse me. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, no, 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 no. Wrong thing. Almost died right at the end. Oh. One missile, one rocket in a dream that I'm going to miss for sure because he's moving so much. These AI in this game are so dumb. These vehicle missions, I swear. Like stormtroopers. Please don't miss! I missed for sure. That was a super whiff. That was a super whiff. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, good. I got more rations too. Nice. Woo. So far, I've seen people who order through Amazon get it first for some reason. Yeah, I've seen that too for a lot of recent releases. It's kind of weird, huh? Yeah, the doorknob sucks. That's funny. Yeah, those doorknob missions get so old after a while. They really do. Like, you won't guess what happened, Snake. He escaped again, and it's like, all right, dude. This is like, what, like the 6th time? Hold on. There. I'm asking what the hell's going on because that's so loud. You guys can probably hear it. It's like dumping. Probably it isn't that loud for you guys, but it's so loud for me. It's so distracting. Let's see what we got. But yeah, as a doorknob, I've heard that from a lot of people that those missions are annoying. Oh, we got some people in the brig. Ooh, more R&D. Smoke grenade rank 3. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, great curry. Nice. Intel team. By the way, I didn't pin it today, but for all of you that haven't watched it yet, I'll do that real quick. I have a new video, new-ish video that I put up Saturday, this past Saturday. That is all about the most broken weapons in the mainline games. So in the numbered games and Peace Walker and all that fun stuff. You can watch that here. I'll put it in both chats. Here it is on Twitch. Hold on, I'll put new video. I would really appreciate it if you haven't watched it. Just open it in a new tab or something and give it a watch when you have the chance. Let me put it up on YouTube as well. But yeah, that video is doing really well. Did not expect it to do that well, so I appreciate all the support as always, you guys. It really does help me out a lot with discovery, with the infamous algorithm and all that. So there it is. Just threw it up for both Twitch. Oh, and the other thing I should say is, if you're on the YouTube side of things, I am now able to multi-stream. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, there it is. Hopefully it pops up in a second. My Nightbot is... There we go. I would super appreciate a follow on Twitch as well. If you're on the YouTube side, if you have a Twitch account. Obviously, I appreciate the views on YouTube. On the YouTube stream. But I am able to multi-stream now. So I do want to kind of get some community building going on Twitch. As well as YouTube. I'm not going to stop streaming on YouTube though, obviously. My Twitch now is going to be more of like a variety channel. So whenever we play Metal Gear, obviously, like today, I'm going to multi-stream on here and on YouTube. And obviously, when Delta comes out, I'm going to multi-stream on both. But when I'm playing a game that's not Metal Gear or not Metal Gear related, then I will be streaming only on Twitch, if that makes sense. So if you're interested in watching me play something other than Metal Gear for once, make sure to follow me on Twitch. And I appreciate it. All right, we got the Peace Walker battle. Number 1. See how this goes. My MySpace. Oh my god, I miss the MySpace days. I miss when we all thought we were professional graphic designers and hackers when we used to edit the most basic HTML ever. And we'd have our little top 8 spaces with our besties. And we'd have our little music playing depending on our mood and what was happening in our lives at that point. Those are the days. Sunlight! Yep. That definitely made the list. No spoilers, though. I'm not going to tell you guys where it ended up on the list, but it definitely made the list. The old solar gun.
Self-defense system online.
I like Peace Walker's design. It's kind of cool. I wish I bought the Play Arts Kai figure for it. Because it's really cool looking. Launching S-Mines. Launching S-Mines. Oh, I don't have chaffs, and I don't have a... Do I need chaffs for this one? We shall see, I guess. I do wonder if it's possible that Twin Snakes might get ported, because it looks like in the Master Books that some... oh, that's true. What I'm excited about is now with the Switch 2 and them having GameCube games, maybe we'll get it on the Switch 2. At the very least. That would be cool. I'd be down for a stream of that on the old Switch DOS whenever I get it. I can't promise you guys that I'll get it at launch, but I think I'll eventually get a Switch 2. Yeah, you could. That's true on YouTube as well. Yep, I had a YouTube at that time. You could customize everything about it, your little wallpaper behind your homepage and stuff. Yeah, that's old school YouTube. I miss those days. You can make some big bucks back in the day too. I've told this story before on stream, but back in the days of like the third-party partnership companies like Curse and all that, I was part of Curse for a while. I remember you would get like 200 views on a video or something and you'd make like $1,000, man. It was crazy. The ad revenue was cracked back in the day. If I got the same amount of views that I get now back then, would have been streaming from a yacht right now. Nah, but it would be a lot of money for sure. When the adpocalypse, as they dubbed it, happened, and it hasn't been the same since. Ad revenue is so bad on YouTube, unless you're in like a crazy niche, like a crazy I don't know. I guess niche would be the best word. You're not making anything really off ad revenue. Gaming especially. Gaming's like the worst, and then depending on the region that you're from, like I'm actually lucky that I'm from North America, and that's obviously where my channel's based out of, because we get some pretty decent CPM and RPM and all that. Other countries I've seen, it's like cents. You get like cents for 1,000 views. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Dodged it at the wrong time. YouTube used to have 0 ads. Very true. Very true. When ads started trickling in, though, that's when people were making the big money. Wow, it moved right at the perfect time. That's very Monster Hunter as well, these roars. The wind pressure. By the way, speaking of Monster Hunter, I will be streaming the title update that's coming out on Friday, this Friday. As mentioned on Twitch. So if you guys want to see some Monster Hunter on Friday, make sure you toss me a follow. Uh-oh. I'm moving, Peace Walker. Please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Drop on an Eva Quiet cosplaying a playthrough. We can get those. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should cosplay for the release of Delta, huh? I kind of want the bandolier fit like I have Snake wearing right now. That'd be kind of cool. Don't know if I can pull it off, but can try. Been working out. Maybe that'll be one of the incentives for gifted subs or something, or memberships on YouTube or something. I gotta wear an eye patch while I play. That honestly seems like it wouldn't like affect me too much, but it definitely would. Like not having the depth perception definitely throws you off. Let's see. I think this would give me a headache after a while too. Playing like this. Yeah, for sure. I already have a headache today. Let me not do that. We'll test it some other time. Oh my. I missed that. Thing moves too much. Especially with the Gustav. Oh, not the flamethrower. Anything but the flamethrower. Anything but the move that has the shortest range of all time. After the waterfall scene? Yeah, exactly right. Lore accurate. Uno más. One more bar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that move. All right, we should be good. Nice. But yeah, we'll see. I've been thinking of some incentives. We shall see what happens. I just want to stream the game. I just want to hang out with all of you in chat, and I just want to have a good time. Have enough time to make my guides. Have enough time to get my platinums on my own end. Hopefully I can be one of the first people to platinum it. That would be awesome. I kind of wanted to do that for the Master Collection, but I didn't get it early, and some people did. A lot of people that were in the top 10 for the Master Collection were people that got it in countries where it broke street date. And my area, I feel like, is one of the places that don't break street date, like, ever. Is it supposed to be tweaking out like that? I don't remember. Or is it the emulator? Is it clean now? Nice, 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 nice. Welcome back, Prof. Just got done with the old Peace Walker battle. What time is it, you guys? Alright. Still got like 45 minutes. I can't stream as long as I did yesterday, unfortunately, but I'm going to stream for longer. A bit longer. Oh, the showdown. You became a demon for such little weapons as this? That's what it reminds me of. Little face-off. The old honeybee. Did you see the new Peace Walker remake? I wish. I wish. Maybe someday. Oh man, such a good song. I can't believe you met the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Mr. Metal Gear, or Mrs. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker to you, Prof. Ms. Fail deadly AI-controlled walking tank. Over here! What the fuck? Yeah, it is very peak indeed. So good. Over here! Forgot about that. Oh yeah, his edits are gonna be funny for sure. It's gonna be so fun seeing all the content everybody puts out, man. Like, very much looking forward to that as well. It's all relevant in the new video for the most overpowered weapons. True, true, true. There might be a part 2. People are enjoying it so much that there might be a part 2.
There it is. It's still in range. Peace Walker's
I finally tightened this, by the way, because it was annoying the shit out of me yesterday. Kept drooping down.
Think you can do at least 30.
Boss is on board the Hind too.
I noticed that.
She's our
I
client.
noticed
We have
that.
to protect her.
I don't get why.
Don't let Peace Walker
I mean, I know he's a little older here, but I don't get why Snake sounds like Big Boss sounds so much older than this. He sounds like old Snake to me in some points, right? Or is that just me? I feel like Hater went a little too hard with the gravelly voice in this one. Still like it, obviously, but more button mashing. That's the theme of today's stream. Yeah, what are your guys' favorite OSTs in the series? I have too many, man. I love the extended MGS2 OST. I think that might be my favorite. That's all you hear. It's kind of like TPP. Except it's not Kiefer. Oh, did you guys see, speaking of actors, did you see that Val Kilmer passed away, man? I was so sad when I saw the news break last night. That's so sad, man. He was pretty young too, man. 65 is not old nowadays. But I mean, he's been sick for a long time, right? He's been dealing with stuff, unfortunately. You know, the other one I'm worried about is Bruce Willis, man. So sad. Oh, shit. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer, for sure, man. That's very sad. Especially, like I said, because he's been dealing with health issues for a long time. You know? I mean, it's always sad when people pass away, whether it's expected, unexpected, or they're sick or not. But it's just sad that he's been dealing with so much for, like, I think a decade now, over a decade maybe. And he died. I mean, like I said, I don't consider 65 that old, you know, especially with like life expectancies and modern medicine and all the stuff we have now. I feel like 65 is way too young.
Hang in there.
And I was thinking the same with the voiceover in this game. It's like he went all in for it. MGS1 has the best voiceover by David Hayter, I think. Yeah, that's a good one, for sure. And for such an old game, man, the voice acting, the whole cast is superb, man, honestly. Van Kilmer would have been my MG. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good Ocelot, live action Ocelot for sure. Shit, I could even see him as like the older Ocelot. You know what I mean? He'd be a good older Ocelot as well, like MGS2 era, MGS1, MGS2 era Ocelot. And then like Liquid Ocelot too. He could have played that as well. He's a good actor. Solid actor for sure, man. A Nation Reborn. He's still Iceman? Yeah. Oh man, Top Gun. I was so surprised how good the new Top Gun was. Maverick?
Yeah, but
why, Kaz?
I'm so glad I saw that at the movies too, at the theater, because it was worth watching at the movies. I don't go to the movies all like for every movie, but that was a good one. That was a good one to go watch.
He's trying to figure out how the KGB plan to stop Peace Walker, and he thinks
it's more probable that it will come to the Switch 2, but not other platforms unless they remove all Nintendo references. Yeah, I mean it'd be much easier to just put it on that Switch Online GameCube subscription, right? They could just port it over. That'd be nice. I mean,
don't have time for that, Kaz.
I'm there for it. If they do that, however they do it, if they decide to port Twin Snakes for everybody, or if they decided to just put it on that subscription,
Yeah.
I'm down to play it.
Snake, that river you
Bruce Willis is a cool actor. Remember Die Hard when it first emerged? Yeah, that's a banger movie.
I had some Nicaraguan compas track it
That's one of
down.
my favorite movies, I
They're
think.
Cocos from the GPP faction, so we don't work together so much.
The sort of like silver lining with Bruce
Along the border,
Willis, at least, is he has an amazing support structure and family around him that are like super supportive of him and like there for all his needs. I mean, even what's her face, Demi Moore or whatever her name is. They're not married anymore or anything, but she's super involved in his life and stuff. So, at the very least, what he's going through is awful, but at the very least, you know, he has people around him that love him and are there for him through all of it. So, isn't Prof, if you're still here, isn't Bruce Willis's like German dub, like the actor that does the German dub, isn't he like super popular in Germany?
What's that?
Like he's like a celebrity on his own, in his own right? That's what people told me, at least. I don't know if that's true, or he's only like super famous for certain people. But
You think Coleman's trying to disrupt the negotiations?
what can I do if I ran out of Fultons? With the Fulton launcher, you can use the bandana. You pretty much always want to use the bandana with that thing.
Running out of time.
I'll figure something out.
Oh shit! You ran out of Fultons during the mission. Oh, you're doing. Oh man, I don't know if you're gonna be able to. I don't know if you're gonna be able to bring him back to base without Fultons. Uh-oh. Maybe you can get some more Fultons from tapping, like doing the backpack thing. Back pat? Jesus, I said backpack. Back pat. Where you kind of like shake them down and they give you items. You maybe can find some more Fulton balloons doing that. Yeah, I forgot who told me. It might have been my ex-girlfriend that told me, or her family. But that, like, in Germany, the Bruce Willis's dub, like the actor who does it is like super famous in his own right, which is kind of funny. New smoke grenades. I don't really need those right now. Kind of like this weapon for the next mission we're about to do. That's the one I'm thinking. Don't really use the strike markers much when I play this game. Upgrade our M16, I guess, since we use that pretty often. Get this pistol as well. Get the PM. Alright, that should be good for now. Oh, I didn't get the curry. Damn. It's alright, we'll get it next time. Gonna have to eliminate him. Uh-oh. Does that not fail the quest? Or the mission? The quest. That's how you could tell I've been playing Monster Hunter. I'm gonna fail the quest. Damn, we've done quite a bit. Let's get this mission started. Did we try not? Oh no, we can't play a snake. Did we try non-lethal for this, or did we just go sicko mode on him?
Survival.
Oh wait. No, let's use the M16. I don't think we'll need the shield, but let's throw it on. This is the one where they're coming at you in waves, right? From what I remember. I think, yeah, this is the one where they come in waves up the ladder and stuff. Favorite David Hayter voiceover is in 4. Oh yeah, I mean, he must have like definitely heard his vocal cords in 4, doing that voice like that. Oh my god, this thing bucks. I need my AR2 skill. AR2 Runner 2. Where are you, my beloved? I just got April Fools. I'm a fool. Oh, you tried a supply marker? Damn. That's rough, man. Shit. I don't really know what to suggest other than what I was saying about the trying to pat someone on the back while they're on the ground to try to get some more stuff out of them. Yeah, exactly, Tunnel. Yeah, I enjoyed his performance in 4. I mean, I think he does a good job in all of them. It's just something that I noticed even from the first time I played Peace Walker. I was like, I mean, he knows we're not playing as Old Snake anymore, right? We're not even playing as Solid Snake right now. But I mean, he's not the one in charge of the direction of the game, right? That's Chris Zimmerman, I think is her name. So maybe she gave him that direction and that's why he did it, but it was kind of like, I mean, it doesn't sound exactly like Old Snake, but it is kind of like a bit too gravelly to be Big Boss, even when he's supposed to be a little bit older in this game than 3, obviously. So I just don't, your voice doesn't change that much. But he still did a good job. I mean, he does a good job in all the games, like I said. He's on his shit. He is Snake, you know? What's my helicopter for TPP? Oh, I forgot. It's been a while. On my main save file, I forgot. We're going to play some Phantom Pain leading up to Delta. Man threw a grenade at me. Gonna blow up his own boys. We're running out of ammo here. Oh, we're good. We're done. Forgot if the thing's here or not. What's yours, Miles, if you don't mind me asking? What's your helicopter music? I think he was trying to put emotion in his voice to show the pain in Big Boss After 3, but yeah, he does a great job in all. Just love MGS1 because it isn't overdone. It's the OG. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Totally agree. That's probably his best performance. I didn't mind his performance in 2 either, though. But obviously, Raiden stole the spotlight for that one. Oh, there goes. I got minus heroism for that. I'm not playing MGS3 until Delta. My body is ready. Oh, Heaven's Divide is a good one. I'm going to use my strike marker on him. Oh my god, this guy's pissed at Zadornov. Holy shit. Going all in, huh? Alright, I saw that we have the RPG Dose. Rank 2. Ooh, it's cheapy too. 33. All right, we got some stuff almost done developing here. I don't have enough for the Grand Courier or the Great Courier yet. All right, let's see what we got. All right, gotta play for a bit more. Then I'll chat with you guys for a little bit, and then I gotta go eat and go to the gym because I went way too late yesterday. And once it gets to like 3 o'clock, I start getting like, maybe I won't go to the gym today, and then I don't have as much energy, and then it's a waste. And then I also have to work on stuff today. I'd like to get some emotes going for both the Twitch chat. I have some already on YouTube, but for the Twitch chat primarily, I got to find a good artist and stuff and see what we can make for our emotes here because I kind of wiped mine. Kind of wanted to start fresh with that. Infiltrate the U.S. missile base. Skip the gym, no way, man. I can't, especially if I'm gonna cosplay. Exactly. I gotta get that big boss body going. Gotta get ripped.
Don't let it launch that
Oh,
nuke.
especially if I'm wearing the
Destroy
bandolier.
Peace Walker.
I don't even know if I can do that. Can I be bare chested on Twitch? Probably not. I think on YouTube you can do whatever the hell you want. Peace Walker must be stopped before it can launch the nukes. Infiltrate. Oh, I remember this mission. Kind of. I like how the shield looks on Snake and the MSF soldiers' backs too. It's so cool. Chapter 4, The Illusion of Peace. Heaven's Divide is a great song. Prefer MGS4 version of Here's to You. The original version seems too upbeat. Never saw them. Gotcha. I see what you mean.
Take the gondola west along the
I like
river.
both versions
When you reach the northern bank,
for different reasons.
you are in Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Arrange for a guide to get you close. Snake.
Chico, is that
Sorry
you?
about the horse. He sure was pretty.
Oh yeah, that's sad. Poor horse.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic.
Damn, I gotta watch this again. Now the horse. Now we gotta put down the horse. Crazy.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time.
I don't have to do this cutscene again, right? The interactive one.
There is nothing more for me to give you.
But my life.
All that's left for you to take is my life. By your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight.
Then we gotta watch this in Delta too, and crazy graphics. We gotta watch this
Title of boss.
emotional ass scene.
Kill me. Kill me now. There's only room for one boss. And one snake.
Gotta get it over quick, man. No hesitation. Cry, yeah.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the U.S. government.
Spoilers, by the way,
But then something happened. That
for the
no
two
one
people in
could
my chat that haven't played through MGS3.
Colonel Logan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. So the operation itself was great.
Jeez, I just realized that, or I just saw that.
The authorities in Washington
Switch
knew
games
that in order
are
to
gonna, or
kill
Switch
the
2 games are gonna be
citizens,
90
get rid
bucks.
of the boss. And that one of the
Crazy, dude. Or 80 bucks or something. That's insane.
The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her
Jeez.
life would be ended by her most beloved
Insane.
disciple.
Insane.
That was the way that the government wanted it.
Yeah, ranking. I'll probably do that. Maybe do like ranking all the camos or something.
Tainted disgrace
That'd be a fun video for sure.
will follow her to her grave.
Or a fun stream made into a video. We could do that too.
Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable
Yep.
traitor with no sense of honor.
Poor horse, poor boss.
And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear
I wish
catastrophe.
Eva was in this game for more than
She will go down in
just a
official
little
history
flashback, voiceover stuff.
That was her final mission.
It'd be interesting to see how first-person aiming changes in Delta after losing the right eye. Yeah, they'll probably keep the whole like, you know, this
History
part
will
of it's
never
like,
know what she
what is it, like a vignette or like a what is it, vignette effect or something like that? Is that what it's called? Where it's like the corners of the screen are like a shadow. They'll probably do something like that.
Her debriefing will endure.
Always like that little detail in the original 3 though, where like after the torture scene,
She did for her country.
it kind of like obstructs your view. It doesn't obstruct your view that much, but I mean, that'd be kind of annoying if it was overdone, you know?
She was a real hero. She
Finished
was
the
a
heck out of my
true
PS3 games.
patriot.
Yeah, they implemented trophies a little too late, right? Physical is 90. Holy shit, man! $100 for one game. That's crazy.
Some help.
$100 for one game. That's how much collector's editions used to be. That like had like a ton of stuff in them and a physical version of the game. Now they skimp out and give you a game key with the collector's editions or special editions. It's crazy. You don't even get an actual disc anymore.
Good. There's an airfield on the other side of the building. on the northwestern shore of the lake. That's where they'll conduct.
I like the Ground
launch.
Zero suit without the bandana and Venom
There's a
sneaking suit. Yeah, the
communications
Peace
tower in
Walker
front of
/ Ground Zero's
betting they'll control
sneaking
Peace
suit is my
Walker from
favorite for
there.
sure.
Because
I actually really like the Phantom Pain sneaking suit, despite there being
Everybody here believes
sort of
in
like
you,
a
boss.
phallic object on the back, or what looks like a phallic object on the back. Everything else about that design is really cool. The all black sneaking suit from TPP, so nice.
They've been taken to safety. We can't involve them in this any further.
I was shocked when it was announced that Jodie Benson was the voice of Eva. I honestly would have bet money it wasn't her. I think people, I mean, obviously some people knew, but I think even in the community, people knew. But yeah, it is still shocking, right? Because she's like so well known for like Disney and for Little Mermaid and stuff.
We're counting on you.
Kind of crazy. It's obvious though, because of that fact, why she decided to use like a pseudonym, you know, an alias. So, oh, I always forget about the stupid kidnappers here. I don't have anything to shoot them down with.
See the communications tower to the west?
Isn't there
Head for
a
that snake.
little secret thing over here? Oh no, maybe it's not in this mission.
Soviet soldiers.
Oh, they got helmets on in this shit.
Something's wrong here. Keep your eyes peeled, boss.
So much firing at us.
Dispatching
I should just do this lethal
with extra
the first time through.
Enemy assault.
Oh my god. He keeps moving his head. Little drive-by. Can I do it? This music's crazy. What? Couldn't see him. Yeah, I think we go lethal for this one. Maybe I can do it. We'll see.
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
Ooh. A little surprise down here. Well, the kidnapper's going to be on my ass now unless I wait it out. Might as well get health back. Isn't the Peace Walker sneaking suit basically... Yeah. Or from Portable Ops? No, I think it's different in Portable Ops, right? Yeah, no, the Portable Ops one's cool, though.
This is HQ.
I hear the stupid kidnapper. Do I have anything? No.
Understood. The enemy
Caught me right away, that stupid kidnapper.
find him.
If I can make it up the ladder here... Oh, nice. That guy dropped down. If I can make it up the ladder here, I win. So I have the shield on.
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
Where'd this guy go? Oh, I missed. No, don't commence attack. I'm blocking it. Maybe I can get away from this thing like this. Oh, I'm dead. He's passed out now. This guy's passed out, right? I can't see. Hopefully I lost the kidnapper as well. I think I did.
You can't move on if the enemy knows where you are. Lie low for a while and wait for them to lift the
But yeah,
alert.
no, it's different in Portable Ops, right? From what I remember. It's been a while since I played good old MPO. I'd like to play PO Plus on stream eventually. I think the next game I really want to stream are the Acid games. To be honest with you guys, like a fresh save file on the Acid games might be fun on stream because those are mad chill. I can respond to chat, you know, without very many issues or anything because they're kind of slow. Obviously, it's turn-based. Oh, another one of these stupid things. It's this one, dummy. I think I gotta be over here to climb over it.
This is patrol. All clear.
Because I don't want to go that way. Pretty sure it works if you drop it here. We'll see. We're experimenting today. Maybe you can't. Or maybe like this. Yeah.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Cover my ass here from the stupid kidnapper. All right. Bold move, but you liked it? Me too. I am a big fan of the Acid games. Especially Acid 2. Acid 1 is cool, but Acid 2 is amazing. I love it. I love the music in that game too. MPO Plus is the biggest game I have. Little hope it will get ported. There are no screenshots from it in the master books at all. Yeah, it's because it's a spin-off title. Like, at least Portable Ops is like... It's still being fiercely debated whether it's canon or not. And, like, Twin Snakes has pictures because it's basically just MGS1, you know? No, dude. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? This is going to be a tough one to get through. Oh. Again, if I get up the stair or up the ladder, it should be all right. Oh my god.
You can't move on if the enemy knows where you are. Lie low for a while and wait for them to lift the alert.
I think it was from... I haven't played Portable Ops nor Acid, nor would I play them. Oh no. I like those games. Portable Ops is alright. Portable Ops Plus is fun. As like a little side game. But the Acid games are really fun, for sure. Got close to beating Acid 2, never finished it. You got rid of your PSP because the analog nub doesn't... Oh, man. Rest in peace, your PSP. MPO screenshots in Masterbooks, so I think it's very likely it gets ported at some point. I just hope they... Yeah, they need to make it 60 frames per second, and they need to definitely update the controls. Bind the camera controls to the right stick. Very easy to do that. You can do that now on PSP emulators, so there's no reason why they can't do that on their end. Those two things would help a lot. The only other thing about that game that I just don't like is dragging the soldiers back to recruit them to the truck.
Where are you?
Obviously, the Fulton recovery system wasn't a thing yet.
What about cold?
And there are certain things that you can do to make it a little less tedious, but I just don't like that mechanic at all.
What is the matter?
But I mean, I'd play it. If they put it in the Master Collection Volume 2, we'd definitely play it on stream and stuff. Even more so if there's trophies and all that.
All MSFs ready to move out. They're headed your way on the double.
Are you serious?
There's a skeleton crew manning the base. Everyone else is en route to the base in Nicaragua. Snake, think you can make it to that control tower?
Not sure why, but this place is crawling.
Oh man, his
with
voice is
troops.
super raspy in this
Force
game.
my way through.
Forgot about
What
that.
the hell's going on?
Damned if I know.
Get over there quick as you
if I
can. You're almost there, Snake. Stay steady.
Appreciate all the likes, by the way, on
Coming, boss.
Twitter, you guys.
About me. I am an angel of peace. I will be watching.
You guys think Death Stranding 2 is going to be on the Switch, too? Probably not at launch, right?
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be there at launch. I would if they receive remakes. I don't think they'll remake those games, to be honest with you. Best we can hope for, in my opinion, is porting them. But I guess you never know. Was my audio fucked when I installed it and stuff? I don't remember it being fucked. No. There's a few instances that I've heard so far on stream with you guys where the audio got kind of crazy, but it clears itself up pretty quickly after it starts. So I don't know. I didn't at the beginning. No, it was fine. Can't really say I had any glaringly obvious moments where it was like really bad. Why, are you experiencing some weirdness on your end? See our troops first, actually. Ooh, big R&D. Nice. Big intel team too. Another big intel. Oh my goodness, this guy is barely making the cut here. Lucky I still have room in my units. Weird static. Huh. Let me turn mine up on my end. No. Huh. That's weird, man. That sucks. Maybe mess around with the settings a little bit. Get the supply marker soon. It's not super necessary, but I like the one that you can shoot like this. Oh my god. This work that they're doing upstairs is super annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Jesus. Let me save. I haven't saved all stream. You guys have not reminded me to save. Oh yeah, it's loud by default. All these games on this emulator are like, I remember when we were playing MGO for the first time, I swear my eardrums almost exploded booting up MGO. It was so loud. Same with MGS4 actually. Head to the control tower. What else we have in terms of extra ops here? Nothing really, huh? Nothing just yet. Should we try this one just to mess around? Survival. Let me switch the order of these. So this is my default. Survival. Speaking of survival, I saw you guys talking about in our little Discord. You guys were talking about how there's survival's pretty populated. There's 200 people playing it. That's crazy. Cool though. If there is a new MGO, they have to bring that whole survival specific time back. That would be awesome. Oh, did I already skip some? Oh, yeah, I did. That was not nice, man. That one moves. How did I miss? How did I miss? It was dead on.
Nice. You hit all the targets in your booth.
Hui.
Move on to the next one.
Hui. Is this one where we have to climb? Oh wait, isn't there one here? Oh, that's the one I shot. Never mind. Wait, where are we going? Down to this one, right? Excuse me, game? Did I miss one? I must have missed one. I'll restart. Forgot. I always like forget about these, and then it takes me a couple tries, and then I'm like, all right, I got it down.
This is a time attack. Get the target.
Figured to do a chill little
Get the last target before
marksman
time runs out.
challenge
Complete the mission.
before we take on the next main op. My god, my arms are so sore. I don't know how I'm gonna work out today. This one, and then one over here. Back over here.
Nice. You hit all the targets in your booth. Move on to the next one.
Here. Here. This one moves.
Nice. You hit all the targets in your booth.
Okay, this is where I
Move on to
don't
the
know.
next one.
Remember where Zordronov was hiding in the training room? Oh yeah, that one was diabolical when they did that. When they hid one in like mission 1 or whatever it is. Is there anything to shoot here? I could have sworn to shoot from here too. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe you just keep going. We'll see. God, this thing has crazy recoil. Look at this. Look how much it jumps. Oh my god. Oh, I heard something. Maybe that was just me reloading. Yeah, stuff. 16 targets left. This is where we started, right? Oh, he does the same. I forgot about that. He does the same, kind of the same thing that Solid Snake does it in 4, the CQC. Does he do it with this too? Yeah, he does. Huh. Oh my god, really? It's right here? So that just wasn't triggering or what? Oh, the main menu. Oh, yeah, the static does the dun, 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 dun. That's what you were talking about. That's hilarious. It's been a while since you played Peace Walker 2, huh? That's funny. That's actually super funny. Nice. God, I'm gonna lose my mind in my apartment right now, you guys. Holy shit, it's so loud. Apologies if you can hear it. I really hope you guys can't, but if you can, I apologize. It's so annoying. You guys know it's usually quiet where I'm at, but today I don't know what they're doing upstairs or downstairs or wherever it is.
Nice. You hit all the targets in your booth. Move on to the next one. Training exercise.
Oh, it never sounded that weird. Yeah, everything feels like super HD in this version. You'll see once you start playing, Prof. Like, I swear the audio quality's better. The game obviously looks way better. It's crazy. It's almost like a new game playing on this emulator. They include Survive and Master Collection. I would give it a go as well as Metal Gear Rising. Before I do anything related to Metal Gear Solid 5, if it's included. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd be down to play Survive again with the community. Anybody who's willing to play it. I know it's probably not going to be very many people, but anybody who is willing to play it, I'd be super down. All right, let's do this last mission before I get some lunch in me. I think this is the mission I keep, like, not dreading, but keep expecting it to be the one that I... why did I do that? Hold on. Hold on, let me think. Let me cook real quick, as the kids say. Oh wait, I have my... What am I doing? I have this now, right?
Combat.
If it's not the mission I'm thinking, then we're just gonna go... We're gonna go nuts either way. Keep forgetting we have that as well, the Assassin's box. Smokes are always good to have. Don't really need C4. Maybe we take the supply marker just in case. We'll see. They're getting ready for Delta, who the people doing construction. I need to soundproof my shit. Oh yeah, it is the mission. Okay, cool. Good thing I went battle mode. That looks really bad still. That looks like straight out of the PSP version. Oh my god, hit him. God, the recoil on these weapons when they're not leveled up, pretty bad. I remember the M16 being a damn laser once you have it fully upgraded. It's just like the M4 in MGO and an MGS4. past the first one. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna lose my mind. We're getting kind of close to the first ending, right? I'm gonna put my rations on. Oh, I didn't. Did I not bring rations? What? I thought I brought rations. Oh my god, we're playing hard mode now. Could have sworn I equipped myself with rations. Hey. Oh, I'm dead. I need to equip rations. I don't have them, really? I seriously don't have them? Oh my god. It's like the main thing I want for this mission. Nice, man. That's big. Yeah, we can definitely get some... we'll do some missions tomorrow if you're down. I don't mind doing repeat missions. Oh, you know what? I equipped rations on the other loadout. That's what happened. On the other camo style. That's what happened. I think these recover more, right? Yeah, because these are rank 2. Alright, now we're ready. Now we're ready. Get this last mission done. Yeah, I created an account too. Mine's just perfect stealth if you want to add me. I don't know if it matters, but uppercase P, uppercase S, and it's one word. No space. I need the helmet. Yeah. I think we unlock it soon. Right? I don't think we have it yet.
The control tower that's controlling Peace Walker is located to the northeast. Go back east the way you came, then head north from there.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But there is a way to add friends, so. Don't really need to hit this guy. Sure about stun grenades, actually. Do I have stun grenades yet? I don't think I do. With private, yeah, I have to mess with that for my actual PSN for sure.
Your objective lies beyond the gate.
Shit. Oh my god, equip the rations. I'm fucking gonna die, dude. Just try to throw a grenade like I do in MGO. Funny. Yeah, I got you guys. I'll do it today. While I'm eating lunch, probably.
This terrain leaves you completely exposed. Can't you make something to conceal yourself?
I'll probably use the M16 for this. Jesus. Do I play on key? No, controller. I'm playing controller right now. Otherwise, we're sitting ducks. What up, by the way, Stark? How you doing? Only Metal Gear games that I really play on controller are Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. Just so used to playing on a PlayStation controller that I don't know, it feels weird not playing on a PlayStation controller at this point. Oh.
Take the elevator, quick.
Oh my. Someone is angry at me. Didn't have to do that, but felt like doing it. Peer-to-peer. Yeah, I think you're right. When you host like versus ops and stuff, it's peer-to-peer. Come on.
There's nowhere to run. You've got to take those guys down.
Remember, this corner doesn't break, right? Oh my. Oh my, I'm torn up. Ow. This guy up at the turret is just going in on me. Oh, I should have brought a sniper rifle, man. I always forget what to bring in this mission. God, this gun is so inaccurate right now, this rank of it. We got the chopper now, is that it? Oh no, I see one guy there, one guy there. Come on, peek. Oh, he's down. He's on his knees right now. Let's go. The music's kicking in. All right, is that everybody? Can we go in on this thing now?
No, not outside. You'll be shot dead in a second.
Kaz don't know who he's dealing with. Oh, I rolled into it. Can I get the turret? No, he's facing this one now. Oh, maybe now I can. This thing's big, damn. Can save my ammo for the elevator too. The last I got heavily to MGS, started watching your videos. They are cool. I appreciate them, man. You're also playing Peace Walker? Nice, nice, nice. Beginning of chapter 5. I think that's where we're at too, right? Or chapter 4? Oh, shit. How you enjoying your Peace Walker playthrough so far? Teabag him. How to XOF them. TPP intro. Beer to beer. I wish. Could use a beer right now. Before I lose my mind on these people upstairs. Nicaragua. Control room, control tower, top floor.
Big boss, you made it. Too late though. The false
I'm playing on a PS3 emulator on PC right now.
That's right. Peace Walker is designed for deterrence. Nothing more.
Looks really good.
She is
Runs really
capable
well as
of
well.
Initiating a nuclear attack on her own. She will only awaken and attack when it's time.
How you doing, by the way, Nyson?
Peace Walker is a weapon of peace, after all. First, we'll enter data for an imaginary Soviet nuclear strike on the U.S. homeland. After assessing the data as a threat, Peace Walker will automatically enter retaliation mode, selecting the optimal target from a predefined list. For this scenario, we have reverse engineered the false data.
Oh,
so that
no.
you inevitably end up choosing.
Why do you ask? Nice. Does it look okay, or does it look kind of weird? I think it looks great, but maybe it doesn't look as great on stream. I don't know.
Peace Walker's retaliation will be the first.
To be honest, I have yet to play 5 GW, but Peace Walker's. Oh, you don't like Peace Walker? I love Peace Walker.
True peace.
Peace Walker's kind of required to play though before you play Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain.
Stand down, big boss.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I mean, compared to the the original PSP version, it looks amazing.
Professor.
Professor?
Yes, well, taking over the base took longer than.
There's Maui's best friend. There's Maui's best friend that he couldn't Fulton back to base.
Center alone could never have accomplished so much in so little time.
Zadornov, you backstabbing son of a.
Backstabbing.
GZ.
Me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, GZ and 5 are really good. I think Peace Walker's good though too, but I'm biased.
Comrades were working for the company. Do you truly think we'd faithfully serve a pack of depraved capitalist dogs?
What are you going to do?
Launch a nuke.
No, not Cuba.
Have you lost your mind? What would you possibly gain?
We won't be the ones launching it. You, the Americans, will attack our ally, Cuba.
What?
This guy's a mini Volgan. They have the same plan.
Eagerly endorsed and supplied by a pro-American regime.
What'd you end up doing, Maui?
Liberty to think. The world will burn with anti-American sentiment.
Did you end up strike marking him? That's so funny.
Unchecked.
Had enough of him.
Let the age of deterrence be undone by the deterrent itself. Such is the Kremlin's plan.
You son of a bitch!
Us, come here.
Pass.
Shoot him.
Oh shit! Not pause.
Professor Galvez.
I am Vladimir Zadornov, and Vladimir means ruler of
Oh
peace.
shit!
Now,
Yeah, I love the Peace Walker, and this Portable Ops has cool artwork too.
remember what they did to you at their base on the coast. For what Coldman's done,
Grabs
he
pause with
deserves
one hand.
nothing less than death.
Pause.
Need to play Peace Walker in co-op on the PSP. Yeah, you can play on you can play co-op on an emulator.
Truly a child of peace.
That's what we plan to do. Or at least Prof and I.
Only fitting that retribution be delivered by a dead hand.
You missed on purpose.
Your part in this isn't done. I need you to enter the code. Doctor, the target is now Cuba. Please make the necessary
Of the mission-based big boss
modifications.
games, Gunjo's the best one, but I prefer Snake Eater because I prefer the games where
Don't even
you're the one-man army saving the world. I'm not the biggest fan of the commander aspects. Gotcha. I like the little light base building mechanics and stuff here and there. I'm not a huge fan of like base building games or anything, but
Not that!
Cuba is
I
now
think
the
it was kind of cool how they did it.
target.
Very well.
Good. It is done.
Like I think Prof was saying yesterday, or was it earlier the stream? He was saying that
You all along.
he likes the base building more in Peace Walker than in TPP, and I think I agree.
Expectations, a true commandante.
I was kind of disappointed with Mother Base and Phantom Pain, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna be able to do much more with it
Had you made contact with
since it wasn't a PSP game. Like obviously they're severely limited with the technology when Peace Walker was made, but no excuses for Phantom Pain.
doing it for you. You mean Amanda?
Damn you, Zardo guy.
You've done well. You took a ragtag band of guerrillas, children, and shaped them into a full-fledged, formidable
Wow, the alliteration, full-fledged formidable army.
truly become our century's most complete human being.
Che Guevara?
None other. A gunned down by the CIA becomes a legendary icon.
Yeah, I don't know how they squeezed this
Sandinistas will rise
game
up in revenge,
into
overthrowing
the
pro-American
PSP. They did such a good
regime,
job.
wresting Nicaragua from U.S. hands, and the nuclear strike on Cuba naturally will be the last straw.
There's a lot of good PSP games, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of games that I'm like, wow, how is this a PSP game?
Just like El Che. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, a legend is merely fiction. You'll die as the boss did, and become as did she, an eternal fraud.
Peace Walker, or you can 100% MGS3 and very easy. That's the best difficulty to do it on, to be honest with you. Venceremos! Typically was a massive disappointment on many levels. Wasn't the final missing piece of promise. I don't know what happened with Konami. But Kojima is not... Nah, I mean, if you feel that way, it's all Kojima. I don't think Konami had anything to do with it. I think TPP is just a game that Kojima wanted to make, for better or worse, you know? And you either like it or you don't.
Amanda! We're home! Look!
He knew what he was doing. I mean... How late was it into development of TPP that he made that trailer where he's like the ultimate missing link, the ultimate Metal Gear, the final missing link in the saga or whatever? That was him who edited that trailer. And by that time the game was already done. I think that was the launch trailer or something. So like obviously he wanted to like set up certain expectations in our heads and then deliver the game that he delivered. So I don't think Konami had anything to do with it. At most, I think Konami just said, no, we're not giving you any more money, and you're not taking any more time to develop this game. Like, it's already been, like, X amount of years, you know what I mean? That's what I think Konami did. Now, whatever happened between him and the ex-president of Konami and all that stuff and why he ended up leaving or getting kicked out, that I don't know. Nobody knows other than Kojima and whoever's involved, but... TPP's development, I don't think was thrown off or thrown, you know, off course by Konami at all. I personally don't believe that. Also, staff management wasn't so overbloated that you needed Kaz to handle it for you in the most stupid way possible. True. Yeah, that's a badass scene for sure. I wish we saw more of Amanda later, but it makes sense she's not really part of the story anymore. Especially because, you know, what happened with Chico and all that.
How about you, Snake?
You can play on the PS3 and you can put the save file. Oh yeah, transferring? Yeah, that was a cool little idea for sure. Yeah, I remember the trailer for that. He used Mega 64 to announce that, right? It's funny. These guys are funny.
Until you get back. May as well celebrate peace while it lasts.
I didn't bring her back to life because I was forced to. I wanted to know how she really felt. How it really ended.
The boss is dead.
No, she's alive.
Some truths are better left buried.
You don't mean that. Be honest. You want to know too, don't you? Whether what you saw and heard at the end was the truth. She'll tell us.
Dude, that's so stupid. Honestly, the Kaz AI for like base management is so dumb.
Thank you.
Yeah, he gets rid of like your best fucking soldiers, the tippity top that you possibly can recruit for some like B rank that you accidentally Fultoned while you were doing whatever the hell you were doing.
You are.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was cool to walk around Mother Base and all that. I just when Kojima was hyping up the game and when they had all those like podcast episodes and they were talking about all the things you could do in Mother Base, I was like, holy shit, like this is what I wanted in Peace Walker, but I knew it was limited at the time because again, PSP game, right? But I was so excited because again, it wasn't held back by the PSP. It was a full-fledged AAA console release. So I was expecting way more. Maybe that's my own fault. Maybe it's my own fault that I expected more out of the base building stuff, but it's kind of bare bones, man. Like, yeah, you can see your little recruits walking around and the funny interactions they have with Venom Snake when he throws them around and chokes them out or whatever he does. And you can mess with Ocelot on the base and, you know, they have funny dialogue and everything. And all the stuff with Quiet and her being in the cage and all that, like, questionable. But, yeah, I don't know. was kind of just let down. It was kind of pretty bare bones. I remember they were saying like, oh, everybody's mother base is going to be completely different and it's going to be unique to the player's play style and how they customize it and what they choose to develop. And it's like everybody's mother base ended up being exactly the same. Every FOB mission, everybody had the same stuff. Everybody used the same meta weapons in FOBs. Like, it was so silly. Obviously a marketing tactic, but...
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Yeah, exactly, Puff. Walking around was literally the only thing, other than those few interactions that I just mentioned, that you can do. How people blame for Konami for what happened for TPP. I feel like Kojima features name in the credits had to meet his standards. Yeah. I just genuinely think that Phantom Pain, for better or worse, is the game that Kojima wanted to make. Sure, like, if he had an infinite budget and infinite time, would he have added more stuff and polished more things and fleshed more things out? I think so. Of course, every developer, every director, every whatever you want to call it, wishes they had infinite budget and infinite manpower and infinite resources and infinite time, especially. But that's not realistic. Every game that's ever been made has been cut short, has had to make, you know, cuts to something. So, I don't know. I think he knew he was on his way out. I think he knew he was done with Metal Gear for real this time. I still think he's proud of the Phantom Pain. I think he's proud of Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain, which together make Metal Gear Solid 5, right? I think he's proud of what he did, but yeah, I think either whatever happened with Konami or not, I think that would have been it for Kojima and Metal Gear. I think he was just over it at that point. I don't know. Podcast. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Kojima always had little podcasts and stuff going. He's never consistent with it, though. I mean, you can't really blame him. He's probably super busy with meetings and all sorts of stuff day in, day out. But he's always like, all right, I started up my new little podcast, and you can subscribe to it here, and it's on all these different things. And then, like, he makes, like, 2 episodes, and then you don't hear from him in, like, 8 months when he revives it or whatever.
They'll never retaliate.
Yeah, I think he knew by Ground Zero since his directed games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, huh? That whole mission. That little side mission you could do. Or side objective. Pretty clever, though. I don't know if I agree, though. Like, some of the spin-offs I really enjoy that he really didn't have much to do with. But I get the sentiment behind that, for sure.
No one willing to enter history as the great destroyer. In the end, it's not their lives that people value most. It's their reputations.
The bureaucrats in Washington may not be able to retaliate. Peace Walker, on the other hand, she's loyal to the mission above all. And she's well aware that guaranteed retaliation is essential for nuclear deterrence to work.
You guys think we'll ever have a situation in real life like this? Where AI gets too advanced, we rely too much on AI, we put too much power in AI's, I don't know, hands, so to speak? I don't know. There's so many movies and science fiction shit based on this concept, and I don't know if it'll ever get to that point. I don't think we'll ever be that stupid, but you never know.
Somebody find out what's going on at NORAD.
You just hope that before Metal Gear Solid gets remade, Metal Gear 1 and 2 get remade first. Ooh, I don't know. I think, honestly, they're working on Metal Gear Solid 1 now, and they have been for a while. Maybe they're not super far along, but I think they're going to do 1 after 3, honestly. As much as I would like that, Solid Snake, I'm on that same train of thought. I think Metal Gear 1 and 2 deserve a remake before 1 right now. But, yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to do 1. 1 and 3 especially, but 1 and 3 are the games that you hear about the most in, like, fan favorite, you know, polls, or when people talk about Metal Gear that are kind of more on the casual side. Maybe they're not as hardcore as us, but they're still Metal Gear fans. 3 is always like the main one that everybody always talks about. That's their favorite. And then if it's not 3, it's usually 1. People, the more casual fans, don't really like 2. I've noticed. I think, honestly, like, 2 won't get remade for a long time.
coming from the same source. We have to stop Peace Walker.
The only way is to destroy
Oh
her.
my god. I'm drifting.
She's entered launch mode. Peace Walker's rendered her judgment. The target is Cuba.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Yeah, that's my favorite as well, Maui, is 2. But my favorite changes all the time. Peace Walker's also up there for me as one of my favorites. Hey, the main theme. Let's go.
It's calculating ballistic
Oh, I don't speak
trajectory.
that language, man. I'm sorry.
It's all over. Snake, you've got
Oh,
to
there we
destroy
go.
that
Thanks for the
Peace Walker.
translation. The best is MGS1. Yeah, MGS1 is a classic. Is a classic for sure. Possible that the cutscenes from Delta are based on that pachinko thing? Oh, I don't think so. I think that it's completely new. Well, no, I shouldn't say completely new. It's the same sort of animations and based off the motion capture from the original from MGS3. I don't think they took too much inspiration from pachinko. I'm kind of glad it doesn't have the pachinko aesthetic because the pachinko machine looked kind of plasticky to me, the characters. I mean, it's a gambling machine. It doesn't have to look, you know, super faithful to the original. But I do like the artistic direction that they chose for Delta. I mean, the pachinko cutscenes and stuff look good, don't get me wrong. I'm not a huge fan of like how plasticky it looks, if that makes sense. From what I've seen of it. I've never seen it in person. I've only seen footage of it on YouTube, like I'm sure most of us have. All right, we're on that note. Everybody, we are going to leave it as a little cliffhanger till the next time we play. Let me save. We got the Peace Walker Battle 2 and 3 missions coming up. Check out our little mother base. Ooh, we're expanded a little bit so far. We've expanded it a little bit, but GG's, had fun today. Had fun streaming, had fun playing a little more Peace Walker. We're almost done with the first ending, but then the real end game begins. As most of you know that have played through Peace Walker, we got to do all those Adornoff stuff that Maui was doing. We got to do a ton of extra ops we still have to unlock and complete. We got to go back and S-rank everything to unlock everything. We have to develop everything and farm up some GMP so we can do that. We got to play with Prof and whoever else is playing on emulator, of course. But super fun stream today, as always. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I think I have a command for socials. That's where I always post. That's where I always post when I'm going live, what time, what I'm playing, all that fun stuff. I also just tweet random stuff as well. Most active on Twitter. But yeah, be back with Peace Walker soon. If not tomorrow, then maybe this weekend, and if not next week. I'll probably stream tomorrow again, though, to be honest with you guys. Friday, I will be streaming on Twitch only, and I'll be streaming Monster Hunter Wilds because the update, the first big update, is out this Friday. So I'll be playing through that, maybe with some friends online. So if you want to join me on there, if you are on the YouTube side of things, here, I'll put it in both chats, which is kind of silly, but you can follow me on Twitch there. I will be multi-streaming when playing Metal Gear. If I'm playing other games, though, I will be only streaming on Twitch. But either way, GG's today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Always have a good time with you all. And I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.